Hello guys, welcome back to the Plan B podcast. Today I'm joined by the boys we had 2 weeks ago. We've got Lorne on my left with Gabe, Morgo on my right and Tom behind the camera. We decided to get these boys back because we had a blast the first time. I don't know, what do you reckon?
We also have no other friends, so
that's a real reason.
But no, but you boys killed it. It was very good.
It was a fun episode.
Our hundreds of thousands of followers and supporters said how good they both did. So it was.
Yeah, they went off about the 3 words Lorne said. They're loving it.
Yeah, true.
No,
he'd be more vocal today. We're talking football, so
yeah, I'll get
as
really
you can see
passionate
from the
about
jerseys in the background and the jerseys on, it's going to be football.
So we've got no headphones on, so it'll be a little bit different today. It's very weird not hearing ourselves.
It is very weird
because it's.
I feel less professional, which could be very dangerous because I could be saying some outrageous things.
Gaming casual mode is scary.
But I feel like it's so weird too because like you kind of feel like you're forcing yourself to talk. I don't know how you feel like when I can't hear myself like now. You feel like kind of forcing yourself to hold the mic and talk.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
When you're like hearing yourself back, you're like. If you go too far, you kind of know to switch back in.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
I've only really done it the once, so
I'm actually professional because this is my 5th go, so I am basically pro now. So
yeah, basically. A bit of pro myself too. 5th time. So we thought today is going to be basically Origin talk. We're going to play a few games at the start. The reason for Origin talk, it's in 10 days, I think.
9 days
from
now.
when
June
we're
5th.
filming this.
Yeah, well, it's Monday. It'll be next Wednesday.
The girls are playing a day before the boys.
Yeah.
And the teams just got released, so we'll get to that in a few minutes. But just to get us in the rhythm, we're gonna play a game that Tom's gonna pull up when he gets a second.
Which one am I pulling up? I don't know.
Either one, but we're playing both. So you've probably seen this game before, and probably not the software. It's blind rankings. You've probably seen other people play it. Basically, we got two subjects. It's going to give you. I've just read the first one. It's going to give you a random for the first one a red flag, and then you've got to put it where we think it is, and then without knowing, we could have something terrible. So play along at home.
There's been some good games here where you think you're doing well, and then you got one left, and the last one's fucking outrageous. I've seen
heaps of like the blokes playing like hottest celebrities and whatnot, and they'll butcher it at the end.
And they cooked it right at the end.
Yeah, I played a few at home, and it is funny and whatnot. So I reckon we press refresh and we go from the start.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
It's like under it.
Yeah,
there you go. Okay. I'd like to hear your thoughts on this, boys. Use Snapchat.
I use Snapchat.
Yeah, or use Snapchat. I think I'm the only one here that doesn't.
I don't use it that much.
For it.
It's only Tinder.
Judging off what we just saw before, I reckon it can get a lot worse.
I think that one might be 5, honestly.
Yeah, I don't have
that. Is not a.
I've heard from heard and seen some videos on like mature girls who reckon they're ready, like will post TikToks and like talk about things, and they'll say like if he still uses Snapchat.
I agree, but have you seen? It's like a TikTok trend going around at the moment where like a dude has a list in like notes, and it's got like 200 red flags, and they're always so stupid.
I've seen that.
Yeah,
it's the guy who
has a mother and daughter.
A mother and sister. Yeah, the guy who puts out the icks.
Those videos are so bad.
The icks are so funny. I remember
the icks. Yeah,
I was at the pub one night, and me and my mates were just going through it, and like these chicks are real. Like they have conviction when they're saying. I
know I actually think, wow, you actually think that? Like, I can't do that.
There's
That's
some crazy ones out there though.
I don't have a problem with Snapchat.
We have to. I reckon we all come up. We can say it, but we all got to come up to.
I'm so happy with 5 there.
I'm also happy with 5.
With what I saw on the first one.
Do you reckon it's like the least like red flag?
Yes, that's the least red flag.
Okay, I agree. Yeah. No.
Oh,
talks too much.
Oh.
See, I talk way too much, so
you do.
Yeah, but this is like for a partner. Like, let's just say she just talks. She or he just talks a lot.
Does that compliment you with how much you talk, or does that annoy you because it's deflecting your talking?
I don't mind.
Who not been with, but like known someone who just talks a lot, like a lot.
No, it's always me. So I always talk too much.
Yeah, you say talk
You
too
don't
much.
start a podcast if you don't talk a lot.
Well, that's right. That's exactly right, isn't it? You
It's
don't
like
work
would
in
you
sales,
prefer
don't talk too
Lorne
much,
or
right?
would you prefer Gabe?
No,
It's
there's a
like-
time and a place. There's a time and a place.
I think it's bad, but I also don't think it's too bad. It's, again, not that bad.
Not that bad.
It's not that bad at all.
My
I'm
happy with a
experience
4.
with this is just what I saw before, so I'm still thinking that's a 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah. I'm
Also,
happy with 4
I
there.
think
At least she talks.
talking too
Yeah,
much
exactly.
is bad, but like as long as you do let the other person talk sometimes and not what you're saying is just rude and dribbling.
Mm.
Yeah.
It would definitely
It's
get
better
annoying.
than not talking enough.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, just
Being
replying
awkward.
with
Yeah.
okay.
I feel like
Rather
I'm
than
always the person to like try and take awkwardness out of the room and start
Yeah.
conversations.
Oh, and then that makes it so much more awkward sometimes.
Well, it does sometimes.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay. So
All right, 4.
I'm
I
so
reckon
happy with
4.
4.
I'm happy.
Yeah,
with
I'm happy with
4,
4.
yeah.
Okay, here we go.
I wouldn't
That
even
was a
have this as a red
scrumptious
flag.
little.
I wouldn't even have this as a red flag.
Okay.
You,
This is a green flag for you.
green flag.
So you've, well, I won't say you've had the sex a lot because I don't want to say that. But have you ever been called daddy in the bedroom,
yes.
like a proper serious way?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And what was your exact response?
I
at the time?
rated, eh?
You rated.
Yeah, I
Okay.
rate it. Like all
Right.
that type of talk and whatnot. Not even in the bedroom. Like
It's fine.
like
it's-
even joking with your partner.
No, but I
and
think
whatnot.
this is in a non-joking
Yeah.
way.
Okay.
If it's in a joking way, I don't think it's a red flag.
okay,
in a
let's-
serious way,
this serious
Odd.
way. It's,
Yeah, when it's like
Let's play scenario.
yeah, TikTok cringe like daddy kitten shit like
Oh,
that.
the
That's
daddy
not-
kitten
Fuck
shit's
that.
too far.
Scenario.
Yeah.
We're at dinner
Yeah.
and you're filling up the water and she puts on some voice.
yep.
Do you want me to do it?
Put on the voice.
I'll
Put
put
on
it
the
on.
voice.
Yeah, I want the voice.
Okay, I'll be the dude.
Oh,
I'll
he's
we'll
gotta get
be
into
the chick,
character
Okay.
here.
Okay.
Please.
So you want me to fill up your water? I'm filling up mine. I fill up mine first, and then. Oh no, because I'm the chick. Okay, so you're filling
First
the
of all,
water.
why are you have dinner and drinking water? You fucking loser.
Always
Get a
drink
beer
water.
in your.
Okay, so you've just filled your water up, and then I'll be like, like, Daddy, can you fill up my water, please? And she cracks that. That's what I reckon.
That's
they're talking
one.
about.
That's a red
What?
flag.
That's
for me.
one then.
That's
So she
probably
just-
2.
normal
but-
If you say it in a joking way where she like calls you daddy, but in a joking way,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that's fine.
Okay, I think this means
But
non-joking.
if it's,
Yeah,
if
that
it's
means
a,
serious.
Oh, thanks, Daddy.
I want to put
That's
it.
a lot better.
I
than
want to put it at 2.
non-joking and non-sex. She
I
calls you
want to.
daddy.
I want to
I
put
want
it
to put it
at
at
2.
2, yeah.
2.
Yeah.
2.
I want to put it at 2.
Yeah, I reckon that's pretty.
The way you,
fucking
hearing you say it,
She thinks she's stronger than men.
like genuinely thinks she's stronger than men.
Is it a man or all?
I
like,
think there's a
in
lot of
general
women that
men?
are stronger than me. So.
Yeah, it's not the biggest red flag ever.
Oh,
is
yeah,
it?
it's-
It's-
Saz is
Oh,
about to cook.
Saz,
Saz is about to
He's
cook.
burning. Look at him.
He's so angry.
Nah, I think it's 'cause
It's
it
definitely.
says she thinks she's stronger than men. So I think it's like some not even a
I don't
butch chick,
need
just some
men
chick
in my
that's
life.
Like,
Like,
yeah, I think that's what it's assuming.
I'm happy.
Have you
with
ever
3.
met a
Yeah.
person
Yeah, I'm
that
happy
like,
with 3.
Oh, totally.
is like
I'm a strong, independent woman. I
yeah.
make my own money,
Yeah,
not
I
even
guess
that.
so.
and it's like
Well, it's like okay, great.
You get what
Enjoy
he's trying
being
to say,
single.
but yeah.
I think that's 3 for sure.
3?
I
I
think
don't-
it's 3.
I don't like those
Left
type.
an unknown at 1.
Oh,
we
we've jabbed
that.
that.
We
That's
nailed
alright.
this.
God, yes.
We nailed this.
So when it's saying obsessed with anime, are we assuming she's one of those like full on like
Yes.
TikTok,
Obsessed.
Yes.
The word obsessed.
Anime.
yes.
Otaku.
TikTok thing?
I
Doesn't
don't like
like
that you
watching
know
it.
that word.
Yeah, oh, brother. The shit I used to watch in high school. God.
No, but
I'm not upset with
Pause.
this list at all. If anything, I would have had she calls you daddy 1, obsessed with anime, and then the rest of the
Yeah,
time.
but
Yeah.
is,
Anime is weird to me.
no, but I think
I've never been into it.
no,
ever.
but anime is like Pokemon and
I think they can. I think there's going to be people that get upset about.
There's people
I'm already
like-
getting upset.
No. I think
Tommy's
it's
getting upset.
No, I think
Can't say
people
he's
who are
fuming
obsessed
behind the
with
camera.
that. No, I'm sorry. It is
when
going
when
back
we're
to what
saying
we're
obsessed,
ick,
are they
hardcore?
are they making it their personality? They're not just watching
Like
it.
they,
No, it's
when they
their
run,
life.
they do like
Yeah,
the
everything.
Naruto
Posters,
run.
Yes.
Yeah, it's their
everything.
life. Yeah.
Yeah.
He-
Oh
clothes.
yeah, when I go home, I study Japanese. I do blah blah blah.
Okay.
Like their whole life,
Yeah.
is it,
Okay.
brother? What?
Okay,
Pull your head in.
okay, obsessed.
I've never obsessed about anything like they obsess about.
In
it.
Europe
Nah,
and
that's
America,
crazy.
it's
Yeah.
big for like blokes to like anime and whatnot. I think it's much less here. But
People
like
do
they don't
like the
obsess. They
anime
just watch
run.
It. They just
Like
watch it.
the,
Anime.
where they like
Hands
try-
behind the back.
Yeah,
Naruto run.
like people actually run
God.
like that in real life.
I
It's
can do this
fucking
one more
crazy.
time because hopefully it won't be the same ones. But
Yeah,
we got
let's
to
get something outrageous.
Yeah.
So go. What?
Thinks Cardi B is a good role model.
Have
Did
you-
Cardi B drug and people and still?
No. When
Yeah, she
when
did.
she like
Yeah.
became so big and like all this stuff coming out, there was so much like red pill stuff coming out saying like Cardi B done all these bad things and portrays these things, but there's blokes telling you how to be a man and and they're the worst people in the world. And I was like,
I don't know
Fuck.
anything about Cardi B and all that shit, to be honest with you. Was she ever like
She
convicted
used
of
to
it?
be.
She was like drugging and
yeah,
stealing
she-
people's
she-
money.
She
openly
openly talked about it.
says-
Yeah.
She was an escort and would drug guys and then steal everything out of their wallets and leave them in the room or whatever.
Yeah, I had no
Yeah.
idea about
she's
that.
done a lot of bad stuff.
That's so rogue.
Yes.
yeah. Okay. She thinks it's a role model. Okay.
As a role model, you're not looking at
Role model?
drugging and stealing. from
No, not
people.
really.
Yeah,
Usually,
Because
normally not the
if
perfect
she's
role
No.
if
model.
she's one of these
Not
chicks,
for me.
she'd have to be she'd be full on.
Oh,
She'd be so full.
Even if she didn't do that, I don't think I'm looking up to any fucking artist to be a role
oh,
model.
like this part.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's
what
even
about
like
two? Are we going
the
to,
chick that's like shaking ass on the
Oh, you wouldn't be with someone that's like full on like this or makes that.
2 or
What,
1.
so you're
It's
saying
2 or
one?
1.
Nah, two.
Well, I don't think we can
I'm-
go one straight off the bat. That's
Nah,
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm
no,
happy with
that's-
2.
Where's
These
the
are
next
rogue.
one?
I think we'll go 2.
Two.
Yeah, I
Two?
think two's fine.
See now that one.
That's I think
Is
that's
that
one.
a red flag or is it just not a?
No, that's just they've straight up been cheating
they've
on you.
cheated.
Something just, yeah, something just
That's
wasn't
called an
right.
affair.
Yeah, we'll put that at one.
Yeah, that's
Have you seen those like some chicks will
Oh,
say
here we go.
There you
like
go, Sass.
banging. Some chicks will say
Ah,
like
if
if
the
I
same one.
you can redo it. Scroll down a little bit. Oh, you do it after. Fuck.
So you're a
You
filthy
can't do
liar.
it midway. Yeah.
That's right.
So you
Well,
lied
let's
to
keep
me.
it at 3. Keep it interesting.
Yeah.
Or do you want to put it at 4?
Oh, too late.
Don't worry.
that's not a red
He has a
flag.
body
That's-
count over 0.
Oh, he. So we'll
I
say
don't
So
she.
he's not a virgin.
That's not a big deal. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I don't care about that one.
Yeah.
They've had a social life growing up.
Shout out
I
Phil.
don't think chicks would want a bloke who's never.
Never shagged like you.
I agree with you.
Chicks would not want that.
That's got to
Yeah,
be
no.
4 then, realistically. Like that. Oh no, it's got to be 5.
No,
It's
gotta
going to be 5. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
5
fucked
means
that
like
up.
no
Yeah.
one cares. Yeah.
Yeah,
Happy
who-
birthday, Phil.
Oh, that
yuck.
should be
That
number.
includes with daddy.
Yeah.
And,
That should
No,
be
that's
number
worse.
3.
Yeah.
That is worse.
yeah, but I'm
No,
assuming
that's
that's
fucked.
it's with each other. You know what I mean? Like
Oh,
how
yeah,
I'd done
yeah.
that voice.
I wouldn't
like,
even be upset if that was 2. That's just no.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that could be 2 for me, honestly. That is. Ooh.
Oh, so you can replace it.
Behind
yeah.
closed doors, if you're doing it, I
No,
don't
so I
care
think
overly.
Click on the
But
bottom
if you're
one,
doing it out in public, oh
like
my God.
where it says 5, like the number 5 one.
And don't do it in
Yeah.
front
Nah,
of
he
me
has a
Oh,
body
yeah.
at
count.
all.
We have a story about one of
Yeah.
our mates.
Is it
Oh.
not doing anything?
No.
Oh, sorry.
I won't say his name. We once were on party chat on PlayStation.
Oh.
What did his
Are you
girlfriend
gonna
say?
Oh, was it?
Called him sexy daddy.
It was like
on the
move your
He-
legs,
she-
sexy daddy.
Yeah,
Like-
move your legs, sexy daddy. And
Fully
had his mic
unironically.
unmuted, and who just goes, "What the fuck did you just say?"
I
Over
swear-
there, said, what the fuck did she just say?
Didn't
Yeah,
he
how'd
reply
she
with
say
"Okay, sexy mummy"?
Yeah, okay, sexy mummy.
Oh,
and then
bruh,
we go, oi, and then say his name. We go, mate, your mic's unmuted, bro.
Oh, they didn't know. I thought
No.
he's put.
So fully
So funny.
unironically.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, oh, oh.
So funny.
Couldn't be,
Sexy
mate.
mummy.
And then we
Nah.
just now we call him sexy daddy all the time.
Did he put on a voice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, do the
Nah.
voice.
I'll say
I don't know.
mama.
I swear he said something like, "Oh, you're gonna make me remember my legs, sexy mummy," or something like that.
Oh, something,
I don't know. It was
something along those
fucking
lines. But
hilarious.
sexy mummy was
He
definitely
got caught
said.
pretty heavily, is what
You know who it is too. We'll tell you after. So funny. So funny. You'll have no
No,
idea.
that'll
Wait,
get
I'll
you
tell
thinking.
you, and you'll go.
Do that. Let's do that. We'll. Nuts.
Yeah.
I would not expect that.
So funny. So good.
Vile.
Anyway, he's said some outrageous things on party chat.
I don't know
Like,
if
he
I'll be
used
able to
to-
look him in the eyes
He
after
used
that.
to sing. He used to sing and didn't realize his mic was unmuted, or he'd be playing 2K and he'd be saying the stupidest shit
How do
through
you
the
not
mic.
know your mic's muted?
Because he's an idiot.
I always had.
So good.
Oh, let me just bring it back. So it was Rig 800s there,
Oh,
Oh, here we go. Yeah.
which that was the flip up. I think it was.
I don't like a meat.
I think you flick your mic up,
Yeah.
up and it
It
turns
comes.
off.
Oh yeah.
I've always known if I was muted or not.
Well, I don't know.
We
Some
might-
people don't have that liberty.
The kid's perma cooked, bro. Like
probably had a button one.
Yeah, isn't
Yeah,
there
you
like
might
a
have
button
had a
on the
button one.
controller now
Yeah,
to
you
do
can
that?
But there
Plug
is there's- on the PS5 controllers. There's a
Yeah.
literally button that's orange
Oh,
when you're
really?
muted.
Oh, was it PS5 too?
I think so. It wasn't
It
that
was-
long ago.
oh,
Yeah,
so
To be
PS5.
fair, I've had full conversations with people thinking I've had a conversation with them. I might
Oh
have been
yeah.
muted the whole
Oh
time.
yeah.
Oh,
Lorne,
yes,
Lorne-
100%.
Okay, yeah.
Oh yeah. We'll be playing pro clubs right with 7 people. Lorne will get a phone call and just answer it. And
Oh,
just start
leave it
and, like
on.
FaceTiming. I'm like, what are you doing? We're playing FIFA, bro.
On the phone.
Like, no.
Don't interrupt my phone call.
All right, we'll go on to the second one.
What, this one here?
Yeah. Okay, so this is dumbest ways to die. 1 being this is ridiculously stupid. 5 being not that bad.
I could see myself doing that, realistically.
That's 100% been done before.
Also,
Train
we should
100%.
probably say what it says for the people who are listening audio wise.
Oh.
Oh, so everyone who's been listening to audio, just imagine what the last 10 minutes were.
Yeah, we
Uh,
Do you reckon we
shit.
quickly play the other one again, real quick?
Oh, and just cut all that stuff before.
Nah. Unfortunately, everyone, you're going to have to watch it on Spotify or YouTube and watch the video.
So look when you're driving, have it open and read the little small
Yeah,
text.
unlucky.
God, yeah.
All right, we'll continue from here. So this is
That
dumb
was
ways
fun
to-
for us, the viewers. Isn't that what we do that
This
for?
is-
Fun for us.
This is dumb ways to die. Well, the first one we've got is trying to eat a whole Big Mac in one bite and choking.
I actually just thought about how stupid
Yeah.
we
How,
are.
Well,
how
because
would
it's
you
so
do this?
stupid.
I think it's just saying you try to eat
But all
something.
5 of us didn't think of that. But anyway, it doesn't matter.
That's so funny. We're just sitting here enjoying ourselves.
Just like, what are they talking
All the
about?
reactions.
No.
Oh, no idea what we're talking
I realised
about.
probably about 5 minutes ago, but you're halfway through a conversation.
Play
so
on.
dumb.
Yeah.
That's
You're
so
going to have
shit
to
from
watch
us.
the video. Okay. So trying to eat a whole Big Mac in one bite and choking. So just choking, basically.
I could realistically see myself doing that.
You couldn't break. You're not a snake. You can't unhinge your jaw
No,
and
but
get a
like-
whole Big Mac in.
No, but
I
if we
know,
just...
I've
Enjoy
do some
life a
pretty
little
crazy
bit, you know.
I feel like me and Morgo
You
are
just
definitely
booed
the
the
type
fuck
of
out of that
people
camera.
to give
Yeah,
it a
I
good
know.
crack.
Oh,
Give that a good
you
crack.
say to me, do the rest of that in one bite. I'll be like,
If we dumb it
Fuck
down
it,
to just choke on
job.
something and die, it's a pretty shit way to die. Like a pussy way to die. Imagine
it's
just
a pussy way to die.
Like
Pussy
you
but
way
could
to
get an
die.
ick if you
It's
choked
really
and
sick.
died.
Just another one on that list.
Yeah.
Literally.
301.
My missus said drowning's an ick. She goes.
Jesus Christ.
She said it. We
I
watched a
won't care,
movie.
bro. I'll be dead.
Yeah.
She literally goes.
would've
Imagine
drowned.
like you saw me drowning, and I was like,
I'll jump in and save you,
Probably
bro.
save
You go, ooh.
she's
I'm
like,
not saving
I never
you.
want you to see that.
She'd just turn her back and walk away.
That's what she'd prefer you to do. Turn around.
You've seen too much.
What about number 2 then?
Choking is pretty shit. I can go 3 because God knows what could come up.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
happy with
okay.
them.
Happy
Mid
with
range
three.
Also,
spot.
just being an idiot. This is like Darwin Award shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Playing catch with a knife.
Playing catch the knife.
You're just fucking stupid, aren't you?
Yeah. No, that's one. Like,
Nah, it'll be way worse.
why would you be
Because
throwing
I'm a-
catch with a knife?
No, I've done shit like that drunk, 100%.
Because I'm
Yeah, and you were
to die. So
Yeah,
you
but
probably
there's
got
gonna be
stabbed
dumber
somewhere
ways.
bad. It's gonna be dumber ways.
Yeah, I reckon
I think
2.
that's 2.
It is
I
dumb.
think that's
It is
2 as
really
well.
That is
dumb.
really dumb.
I reckon we're gonna
Really
get caught out here.
I think that's 2 for sure. Do your own electrical work.
I don't think that's that dumb because I feel like we've been close sometimes.
Yeah, same.
I know a fair few like
and you
that.
know what? You're both dumb.
The way
I'm
we've
not
been
dumb.
blindly drilling into walls lately, I think.
Yeah, no dramas. No dramas.
No, but I mean,
You
like, what
sound
if you're
like
an
that's a
electrician?
big part of your life at the moment.
They have been doing heaps lately.
Just drill it, like
TV.
not even.
Oh, yeah.
Anything
It's been
that got
handing
up
out,
No,
though.
not
It's been
even. Not
handing
even for
out.
the TV. They're just having fun with it.
Huh. I don't know.
I know too many electricians to try my own work.
Because even electricians have
myself.
like hurt themselves and some have died.
It's
and
not that
whatnot.
stupid, really.
No, it's not.
I think that's fine
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, compared to what-
5's fine.
Could be on the list. 5.
All right, number 5.
compared to choking and
Take your
Well-
helmet
Oh,
off
what?
and out of
That's number 1. You know
Yeah.
you're gonna die. That's just
Take
suicide.
your helmet off in outer space. Number 1.
That's
Yeah.
just suicide.
And the last
that
one.
one is stupid. And then number 4,
Getting too fat.
That's number 1.
But at least they enjoyed it on the way.
yeah, like they probably ate well.
Because I don't think it's so dumb because they.
What's the number to the right of the words?
So the numbers to the right is where other people put them. not
Average
Oh.
rank. Okay.
Yeah, gotcha.
So we kind of got that nearly right.
So we didn't do
Besides,
2, but
Yeah,
That's
that's
when
pretty
your
good.
electrical work
put
just these
2.7.
yeah,
You know, I reckon that makes sense. You
Well,
can
that essentially means
die.
it's always right in the middle pretty well.
yeah.
Because it's in between 1 and 5.
Yeah, I
I'm happy
suppose.
with that.
Yeah.
Averages and that.
We
Do we
could
not
we
do-
could have done worse.
Let's
Do
do
we-
one more.
I was
One
about to say,
more
do
quick
you wanna
one.
do one more?
Yeah, one
We'll
more.
play
And
more of these.
Do we want to
games.
do more than 5 as well?
Nah, 5's good.
We could do it with the red flags one, but
Oh, so people actually know what we're
We'll do-
ranking.
Let's
Play-
go back to red
Yeah,
flags one. We'll do
No,
one
well,
red flag.
I reckon we do it dumb ways and then go back to red
Yeah.
flags.
we'll
Yeah.
put- yeah.
And do a 10.
And we'll play these on other episodes with other stuff.
Yeah.
Drinking gallons of urine or lactose intolerant.
That is fucking stupid.
So how would you die? But so it would
That's
be
like those cows. I
belly
think I
button
talked about
stuff.
this on a different
Yeah.
episode where they've got to drill in to
Saw
get
a
the
video
all.
today.
Yeah. They go,
There's-
"Mmm."
There's like a full weapon for it. I thought they just stabbed him. So it's like the weapon's like
That's a big syringe.
was like got a circle end, and it just like releases the air. So it's not just a straight stab.
Yeah, it's gonna have a hole in it because the air's gonna get
But
out.
I thought they would have just taken the thing out and the air
Oh
would.
my
This could have been a fever dream, but I swear I saw on like Live Leak or someone doing that and then lighting it up because it's just all methane and the cow exploding. This could be completely me just
Then wouldn't-
making
We're
something
watching
up.
different shit at
Wouldn't
home.
that
eh?
explode?
Nah.
We are watching different things.
I'm not watching that either.
Okay. So
Well, like
I reckon this
let's
is
relate that
2.
back to eating a bunch of peanuts when you're allergic to fucking peanuts. Like it's
No,
just,
Nah,
they're
but-
very different.
So
You're not
lac-
going to die from having a little bit of milk. from
Lactose
it, like-
intolerance.
well,
Like-
this is a
Nah,
way
it's
to die. You got to drink enough milk that you die.
They're
Yeah.
saying you're dying. So this is dumb.
This isn't dumb ways to
I feel like
feel
just-
shit.
I think the lactose intolerant is irrelevant. I think it's just drinking too much milk.
Because
How much milk would you have to drink to
Bro.
die? Like
I
realistically,
I love milk, eh? It's good. Oh.
you look like
You know
a
what? I'm
straight
gonna-
milk
I'm gonna
drinker.
type
A
that
lot
in.
of milk. Here we
How
go.
much milk do you have to drink to die?
Mm.
Guesses. Go. We'll
Well,
do in
But
liters.
is it just drown yourself? Like, is that what it's going
Yeah,
to
because
answer
there's been
with?
people that
It's gonna say drown
drank
yourself.
like heaps of water and
Milk
3
consumption.
or more glasses a day. What?
Too much is 3 or more.
Okay, you've definitely
No,
exceeded
you
that.
wouldn't die.
Your
but it's
bones
saying
get
it's
too strong.
much.
Please just read the rest
Increase the
of that
chance of hip fractures. What?
Your bones get too strong.
Does that say signs you're drinking too much milk?
Will I die if I drink a gallon of milk?
Who types
You
this
actually
up?
become invincible.
That's it. That's how I do. I've been trying all this.
You know what I'm wondering? At
What
what
do you-
stage does someone, because these pre-filled straight away,
Mm.
does someone think, got to type this up? This is getting too much. And they type up,
I reckon if you gave me a day, I could think of a ton of dumb shit.
how much milk is
It's too much
How
milk.
much milk? All right, what are we saying?
Yeah, I say 3.
I reckon 3.
It is ridiculous.
Maybe it's just like some
I guess
hectic
like-
cereal and they just couldn't get enough of it.
Actually, maybe 2.
It'd be a really bad.
Two, you can't go one off the bat.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
think
we'll
it's
go
that
2.
stupid, but tripping over a banana. That's.
Oh, yeah, but that's comical. That's
Stupid, but
Have
done
you ever
before.
have you
I
ever
don't reckon
stepped on
that's
a banana? It's actually slippery. I shit
Yeah.
you not. I shit you not. It's actually
It's not
slippery.
work, so
I
you
thought it
don't
was
do
gonna be
something
Yeah,
stupid.
motherfuckers leave bananas laying around
Yeah.
on concrete slabs.
Yeah.
Literally.
And they just
concrete slabs where everyone
slippery.
leaves food.
I don't think it's that dumb though.
No.
No, because it's accidental.
I think it's
Yeah.
5.
Yeah, 5.
Yeah.
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 It is
I'm assuming you
slippery,
hit
like
your
it's-
head.
I
Getting too
didn't
fat.
fall over.
Getting too fat.
I'm over with 4. I think we leave that at 4.
Because it's not.
Yeah.
It is dumb, but like it's not what we.
Yeah, I
It's
think 4
reasonable.
as well.
Yeah.
Oh, not reasonable. Don't do it.
Oh, it's all the same
Fuck me,
stuff.
bruh.
Let's just do 3.
3,
Yeah.
and then what's our 1? Invite a psycho killer inside. Well,
That is
Yeah,
that is dumb.
that belongs probably.
Oh, hey Ted Bundy, come on in, bro.
The other one's way better than dumb.
Ted
Ways to
Bundy
Die.
was
Not good.
no, but as in like people loved him.
He
I mean,
actually,
how
he
many
actually-
chicks were
he
obsessed
worked.
with
a lot of people like
He worked at a
him,
suicide hotline.
What?
Ted Bundy worked at a suicide hotline. He was actually a pretty good bloke. Besides the
Besides the rape killing.
murdering,
And it was
Yeah.
also a very niche thing.
Yeah, but you know how you hear about all the women who like wrote to him and were obsessed with him
Yeah.
and wanted
Yeah,
to meet
bro.
him.
He's
Oh,
in
it's
jail.
just anyone in jail.
Yeah.
You saw that with like
I
Charles
mean, not
Manson.
anyone, but
No, like anyone who was
no,
famous
he was
in
a
jail.
full on superstar.
yeah.
Chicks were like,
And when his series came out, it blew him up even more, even though he's dead.
yeah,
But
chicks are still frothing over him.
obviously,
like,
it wasn't him playing the role, but
Well, they
like,
were saying, oh,
It was
he's
Zac
so
Efron.
Zac
hot.
Efron helped
He's
out
so
a little
hot. I'd
bit
love to
there.
go on a date with him and all
Yeah,
that shit.
no,
I'd love to meet him.
Zac
swear-
Efron.
Yeah, he played
in the
Ted
Netflix
Bundy.
show.
Was that
Yeah.
him?
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
Zac Efron.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
It
Oh
was.
no, we're thinking
the-
about
We're talking Jeffrey Dahmer.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're
no,
thinking
that's-
Jeffrey
Oh,
Dahmer.
in my
Peter
head,
Evans,
he's a
whatever
No,
his
no,
name is.
okay, yeah, it was better. Yeah, Ted Bundy stuff. I
Sorry.
know, yeah.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah, Ted Bundy
Okay.
is Zac
Getting our
Efron.
bloody serial
Thought we were
killers
about to
mixed
get
up.
caught out there.
No, so what
It's
did
like,
what did Ted do? He just
Ted,
killed
he
him
like-
and ate him.
Same, he was the same
no,
thing.
Dahmer ate him.
Okay.
Yeah, he didn't eat him.
He
Ted
didn't
just
eat him. He
killed
just
him.
Yeah.
He killed
Well,
him, I think,
killings
yeah.
play ball. That's not that bad.
Okay.
Like in a
Fair
way.
enough. 6
Well,
again, I guess.
Didn't I
We'll
do-
leave it
maybe,
at that.
or maybe not.
Didn't
but-
Ted Bundy like rip people's skin and shit off? Because wasn't that like what half the
Jesus.
horror movies were based off of him?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think he
What's
just
his
like
name in Australia did that? Like,
Ivan.
Yeah, Ivan
Yeah,
stabbed him in the
Milat was
knees
pretty
and that
bad.
stuff. So they couldn't walk,
Yeah.
like snap their tendons and
Like
stuff.
full
in
like
their
tortured
knees.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And then he would try and get them to walk away.
Bit of Wolf Creek
Yeah.
shit.
Like you do that stuff. Yeah, crazy. Anyway, we'll go back to bloody one
Red
more.
That's
flag.
enough
Play one
on
more, one
serial
more.
Red
killers.
flag.
Play
Yeah.
one more red flag.
And then let's do a 10, I reckon.
Yeah. Final one. Wrap it up.
Get it.
10.
Go big. He loves Andrew Tate.
Oh, here we go.
10. 10.
Yeah, it's fine.
You think it's 10?
I mean,
We're
think that-
ranking this.
You don't think there'll be anything worse than that? Are better than that?
But it,
Like less of a red flag than that?
yeah, or you could put it 9, but like where's the if you take the joke seriously when he's like saying rogue shit, like is there anything going to be like more calm? It's like the Cardi B thing, but like this dude's very normal.
Okay. I mean,
Like, there could be something.
I
very,
think there'll be
it
at
could be like-
least 2 things in the 10
yeah,
that'll be worse.
it could be like likes the color blue or something. There could be something stupid on here.
Yeah, well, there needs to be at least.
Put it
You
eight.
want to play it
Put
safe
it
and put it
eight.
8 or 9.
Play
I
it.
think 10
Put
is
it
not
eight.
good.
No, I think 8.
Yeah, we'll shoot ourselves in the foot.
I just can't get around Andrew Tate because
Pineapple on pizza's so 10.
Yeah, that's 10.
What?
Wait, I hate it, but I mean that's nothing. Who cares?
I can get over it.
It honestly does not affect me whether it's there or not.
It's sus as.
I
Grow
don't
up,
care
grow
about
the
pineapple
fuck
on
Nah,
pizza.
it's so
Honestly,
sus.
grow up.
It's
You're a
not
child.
gonna. But we're not chicks, so like I reckon the red flags things. These are like deal breakers of chicks sometimes, and they're like this bloke's a write off. We're kind of like I don't care what you do. You know what I mean? For some stuff,
I think
I'd put it 10.
I'd
10.
also put
It's,
In
it
reality-
it's so bland
In
that
reality,
it does
I
not
don't
fucking
care what
matter.
she does.
Still, emo music.
Oh.
Why is there a green flag?
Oh, we haven't been
Yeah,
reading
what?
it again, have we?
Oh, for fuck's sake, we haven't.
So the first one we had was he loves Andrew Tate. We put that 8. Number 10 was pineapple on pizza. We put that 10 because don't care what she eats. And
Still
listens
listens to emo
music.
There's some good emo music. Old school Blink
What do
182.
I was gonna say I reckon this could be like 3.
Yeah. Well, who
Yeah,
cares?
I wouldn't. I mean, I wouldn't be with a chick who listen to emo music, but like,
Like exclusively listens to emo music. It's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, if
I
that's
listen
like,
to a lot of genres of music.
let's
so
assume
same.
this is her personality.
yeah,
like
like
she's-
the anime shit.
We'll just say
Yeah.
emo.
Nah, because it's some music, I reckon. Because I reckon you.
But also, why are we talking about someone that you're dating? This could just be a friend. Like we're just saying a chick that.
Okay, chick,
listens to emo
chick,
music.
you're starting to meet.
Right.
3. Oh,
Also,
nah,
it
can't be
doesn't
that.
even
I'll
say
say
anything about a female, so it could be a male.
I'll say
So let's
5.
Well,
still
we're
listen to-
bloke, so would you,
You do
stay
you,
with your
brother.
bloke if he listened to emo music? Let's turn it around.
If that was the only thing that was negative about them, yes.
Bet him.
Yeah,
Like that's not a reason to
about
not
him,
be with
about
them.
him.
I think that's a 5. Like,
Yeah,
honestly.
it's not that bad. It's
That's
not that
middle of
bad.
the road. Like
5.
5.
Right,
Yeah,
yeah.
okay.
I feel like we're forced to listen to that nearly every
Has
day.
an Android
Oh,
one.
here we go. Oh yeah,
One.
Android phones.
Okay.
They're actually disgusting.
Okay.
Actually disgusting.
That's a 1.
Hold your phone up.
Yeah,
I
get
don't
your
even know
phone
where
out.
it is.
On the
It's down
ground.
here.
Okay, so you've met a chick. She pulls out an Android.
They're horrid, eh?
Where are you ranking it?
Oh, like 2, probably.
See, we're not girls. We don't. I don't know about you. I don't really care about.
Yeah, I don't give a
half-
shit. It's a phone.
No, but like,
I
have you
get
ever
the
have you ever
idea.
copped a photo from a chick with an Android?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
well,
it's-
no,
it's
just because
fucking-
it's
And
It's
that
a-
would
it's-
shock you to your
Okay.
core, I reckon.
Oh,
Shock you.
The next one will be kills people, but we're like.
yeah, I'd say that's why I'm saying like 3, 2, 3.
2, 3, you reckon?
Oh,
For a
4?
phone.
It's
I
It's
don't
not
know.
that bad.
I'm
Like,
happy
like
with
Saz
it
care, like Saz
Nah,
said, I
it's-
wouldn't care, but it's
I don't reckon
a
it's
bit-
worse than the emo music. It's, if she,
I think it is worse too.
she pulls, she goes
Yeah.
in the
It's
car.
worse than emo music
She's
for sure.
driving.
Well, I only have one because it's a work phone. Like it's
Oh,
given to me.
if that's not on you at all, that's fine.
Yeah, well, that's
if
why.
if she has a
by,
work
by
Android,
personal choice, oh my god, what are you doing?
yeah, personal choice. That's so rancid.
so gross.
You jump in her car. She's driving today.
Oh,
And Android Auto's on the screen.
No, she puts on the emo music.
I'd rather see emo music
Yeah,
on
I'd-
Apple
What?
Apple CarPlay than
yeah.
Gabe sends me photos half the time. I can't even make them out.
they're so bad. The
Yeah,
cameras
no.
are horrendous.
No, I don't think it's the camera. It's more the fact that if you're sending over text, it'll send it a text
You can't
message, not
FaceTime.
iMessage.
Oh, they're
Yeah.
emojis.
You can't FaceTime her.
Oh,
Yeah, don't even get me
the
started.
so bad.
emojis.
So bad.
Can't FaceTime her.
I don't care about that. I'm more.
That's a big one.
I don't like FaceTime
I use
anyway.
I
Just
use
text me, man.
Facebook Messenger, like video.
Okay.
How old are you?
So,
Mm.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so what are we
reckon?
thinking?
I'll say 4. If you want 4, I'll go 4.
I reckon
Yeah, that's
6.
fine. 4.
4.
Yeah.
Okay, yep. So I can't wait for a murderer to come up and be like, yeah, 6, 7.
Matter at 9.
They're vegan.
Have you learnt the difference yet?
I definitely, absolutely could not date a vegan.
No.
Absolutely not.
Could only have so many Oreos.
Yeah.
Because they're like I
They
could.
do only eat Oreos.
I feel like I
Apparently.
could as long as like it wasn't pushed on me.
Yeah, oi,
But
yeah.
it
Like, if it
limits
was
where you
just-
can eat.
You're
Nah.
never
by
eating
so
together.
much.
Every meal you have has meat.
Another
You could eat
scenario.
together, just different things.
Another scenario.
But that's
she,
so frustrating.
She pushes it and goes over the top with the stuff.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
no,
Oh,
that's so
huge
high
red
that's
flag.
2.
Yeah, no.
That's 2 for me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
big
I'm
two.
honestly happy to go 2
2,
as well.
yeah.
2?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do 2.
Especially if they're pushing down your throat. But
If
like,
they're pushing it down
imagine
your throat. Yeah,
oh,
I'm happy with putting
we're
it all
going we're going this place with my friends for dinner tonight, and she's like, oh, they don't have vegan options. You're like, oh.
Yeah, but I
when
mean,
you put it that way.
yeah, the thing is, if they're a good vegan, which haven't met one yet, but at least vegetarian wise, if they're going somewhere like that, like, okay, I'll make sure I bring something because I'm the one who's putting them out for not having the
Yeah.
right stuff.
I don't know if I have the social
my 5-star restaurant I've brought her to, and she pulls out a container and
Yeah, pulls out meal prep. I don't know if I have the social confidence to bring my own meal to a fucking
I've been
restaurant.
to restaurants before where people bring out meal prep, and I'm like,
Social
what are you
anxiety,
doing?
I start
What's the
licking
point?
stuff.
Oh, bruh, licking windows.
Tell them
and
to
shit.
leave.
Yeah, what are you doing?
You're there for a reason to
Yeah,
eat
like,
the food.
like nice
you're not doing
restaurants
that.
as well.
2.
All right, what do we
Two.
got?
Two.
Two, yeah.
Yeah, for the scenario we made 2.
Oh,
Oh,
It's back again.
I feel
she
like
talks like a baby.
Oh, I'm happy to run at 1 here.
no. I'm gonna say 3.
I'm happy with
just,
3.
Leave
just
it.
in case, because we're gonna get
Have
murder
one
or
more in the
something.
kitty.
Yes.
Murder's going to be
Righto.
there somewhere.
Go 3 then. Go
3.
3.
Murder's not going to come. She's not like other. Oh, that's like the quirky chicks.
Yeah, that's like pick me shit.
Yeah, like I hang out with the boys and the
Yeah.
girls
Are
are so
you
much
sure?
trouble.
I think
Yeah,
it's-
there's so much drama with girls.
Oh,
and all
I
that.
get
No,
what
I
you're
think
saying.
it's saying like, I think it's like a joke thing, as in like, she isn't. You know how there's a thing like, oh, you meet someone they're not like other girls. I think that's what it's trying to say.
I think that's what I'm trying to say.
No, you're trying to say like she makes it in a bad way. I'm saying like this is portrayed in a good way. I think. Like
We'll
she's
flip a coin and we'll see which way.
Why don't we just put it at 6 and forget about it?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
I
happy
reckon
with that.
6.
That was a pretty shit one
6.
anyway.
Yeah,
Massive
shit.
fan.
All right, we're gonna have 1,
just
7,
go
and 9.
9.
179's a pretty crazy spread.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Oh, who
Oh,
fucking
that's
cares?
that's nine.
Chicks
Nine.
hate-
That's nice.
Well,
Chicks
have
hate
you-
the J.
Have you heard people calling it Jaceism?
No,
No.
Yeah, like
it's dumb.
it is.
Put
I
it at
hate
9.
Yeah,
Move
9.
on.
1.
1. You reckon 1?
Play on.
That's playing it
1.
safe. Put it 1.
Or is it playing it
Oh.
save? Because 7's gonna be something
Nah,
great.
it'd be boring.
but I'd
It's
so
like
much
Hitler
rather.
sympathizer or something.
I'd so
You
much
just
rather
wait.
her have Cardi B as a role model than fucking any of Talk Like a Baby or what else we got up the
Reckon?
top. Yeah,
No, but think about the personality that would be. That would come with it.
think about a vegan personality.
Yeah, imagine if it was someone who had all 4 of these at once.
I didn't
It's
know,
like,
obviously, but until we started talking about today, Cardi B, I had no idea anything about that. So, I don't
You know what? Yeah, maybe they don't even know much about Cardi B. They
Yeah.
only know a little bit.
We're
Yeah.
saying role model.
I used
Yeah,
to love
role
Cardi B.
model's
She
pretty
slaps.
crazy.
Some of the music she was
I'm
making.
not mentioning.
hectic.
It's not the music they're talking about. It's talking
Yeah,
about
okay.
the-
Yeah,
One-
it's
one
personality.
or
Well,
seven.
that's,
One.
that's
It's
what I
right.
One.
We'll play one.
Righto.
7's gonna be pussy.
Murderer. Yes,
So,
Stitch up.
oh, so we
he
did,
has a
it wrong,
BMW.
we did it the wrong way around.
You know what makes me happy? You decided where the Andrew Tate one went, and then number 7 was that. He drives a BMW.
Hey, can we do
Because
a
I think putting 8 at Andrew Tate just fucked it.
can we do a quick
Yeah.
round table of what everyone drives?
Yeah, okay. Kia.
Volkswagen.
Honda.
Holden.
What do you drive, Saz?
BMW. that's as actual stitch up.
That's hilarious. That's perfect.
I wasn't
timing.
expecting it. That's for sure.
Oh, it's not giving us the
The
point
edit for
shit.
that's gonna be unreal.
It will be on.
Can we just edit a photo of you sitting in the car with it too?
Yeah.
God, yeah.
The fuck? It's been like chick ones the whole time. Besides 2.
No,
of
the
them.
BMW thing I get because there's always like that.
There's that stigma that they
Yeah.
drive.
They think the sun shines out their ass.
Why is this one a green flag? That's what I want to know.
BMWs aren't,
He's fucking looking at me.
BMWs aren't even the nicest German car. So I don't know what you're doing, Saz.
Whoa! I feel
Porsche,
like-
but
Yeah, Porsche for sure, bro.
I think that's on a different level. That's
Oh, yeah.
you're talking supercar to. I'd claim them.
you're
in-
talking a Jetta. Oh no, that's false.
Yeah.
Nah.
No, I love Beamers. Love
Yeah.
Beamers.
No, when they do like compare all them, I put like the they're not. I don't think people don't count most of the Porsches as supercars. I
Yeah.
count them as supercars.
Oh, they are, bro.
They're a step above.
Most
the
of them
BMW.
are.
Porsches, like the
They're
new
ridiculous.
GT, or what are they called? GT3 RS and stuff for like what, 500 grand.
Well, what
That's
I'm
a fucking
s-
supercar.
That's-
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
That's-
there's
that's
expensive
literally a house.
BMWs, but like BMWs need to stay with
Oh, they cut
Mercedes and
200
whatnot.
grand. Yeah.
Like they.
Oh, is that all?
Yeah.
No,
I
they're,
mean,
they're,
it's not
ex-
500
they're more
grand.
expensive, but like it's just a different level. It's like
Yeah.
it's different level.
Yeah.
Okay, well that was our blind ranking. We're gonna move on
Oh,
to the
direct quote by Saz before we were filming. Yeah, I got some fun little games to do. It probably like maybe like 5 to 10
About
minutes.
5 minutes.
38 minutes later.
It's
Well, we did-
always like that.
We did fuck up the first
we
three.
did. So
Three,
probably that
yeah.
was halfway. That was good.
Yeah. Okay. So Origin talk.
Yes.
Let's go look at the teams.
Let's have a look at the
And-
teams.
All right.
I'm assuming everyone's looked at them,
Yeah.
but we'll go down.
I haven't studied them.
Here
to be
is
honest.
the 2024 Ampol State of Origin team.
Okay.
I'm
I want
quite
to start
worried.
off with: is Nico Hines going to be playing? He had the calf injury on. So did Liam Martin. Liam Martin pulled his hamstring, I believe.
And Nico Hines also forgot how to fucking kick a ball on the weekend. And apparently he's our 7.
He went off HIA.
HIA
did.
didn't
But it
come
was his
back on
leg.
for his calf.
Scary things is that was a big game. The coach was there. It was against the second best team of the comp. It was basically like to say like, is Nico going to keep? He's played like 8 amazing games, and they're like, is he going to shine when it matters? And like
He didn't in that instance at all.
yeah, just to clarify,
It didn't help him that his forwards are making 20 runs, 20 metres a set. Like they weren't. His forwards
the
were
Sharks
doing
had-
nothing.
Yeah.
the biggest shocker of a game, and I watched it. Every ball went the way of Penrith. Like
Every single.
it
ball.
just worked.
If
Like-
Luai has that game and they get beat 46-0, does Luai get picked?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say
No,
too.
I don't
'Cause
think
they were
so.
also
I don't
doing
think
that.
so.
I think
But-
this is picked off the fact of like they've seen 2 clean years off Nico.
I just
Yeah.
can't see how that halves partnership is going to kick if we're
Hines
ahead,
Luai.
kick Queensland out of the game.
It's not.
I can't see
Yeah,
that
like,
happening.
I
at
don't.
all.
I don't see it.
I've
That's
seen
really
Hines kick right, and Luai does like the stereotypical, like they both do it, the stereotypical like half medium from halfway to like 20 meter just high kick. It's not a crazy bomb. It's just a
It's
a
not the Matt
positioning
Burton
kick.
bomb. It's not.
And then I
it's
look at
not
the other
Nathan
team,
Cleary's short game.
and I'm like, you've got a serious runner in Tom, and then Cherry Evans can just perfectly place a kick to change the game.
Yeah.
And
Well, not even change the game, just kill out the game.
yeah,
Cherry kick a team out of a game too.
I still even think I'd take Ezra Mam over Tom Dearden, to be honest.
Ezra's sick, man. I love Ezra.
Ezra is good.
He's
Yeah.
a freak.
I think we're picking that purely on excitement, and like
Oh yeah.
I think he's picked that on Tom done it, and first game he would rather who's done it before be there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Also,
suppose.
with Reece Walsh, like obviously great fullback, but
Great.
does
fullback.
Burton's bombs put him under trouble? Because Reece Walsh is good, but under a high ball, I don't
I
think
think-
he's
I think
as confident other fullbacks in the league.
Well,
I don't know if you'd say average. I think it's no one's really like who would you put at fullback for him to put up a bomb and say he's not dropping it.
no one.
I'd
Maybe
say
Dylan
Edwards
Edwards.
is probably the safest, and
Yeah.
I've watched him recently drop some sitters, but like that happens for whatever reason. Lights.
There's no one you can really
yeah,
trust to
no.
get under. That's
Yeah.
why I personally.
Plus, he's not in the team. He's 18. Matt Burton.
I want him at either a centre or I want Isaiah Yeo at 13.
That's what
I
I
want-
reckon too.
I want Matt Burton at 14.
We'll go from 1 and down.
Right.
Okay.
Right. We're
let's
getting
start
ahead
with
of
the,
ourselves.
let's start with the Blues. Dylan is happy.
Stoked.
Happy.
Happy.
Very stoked
Yeah.
for the man.
Yeah. Reasons.
I've got no problems with Tedesco, and I've always loved him in
Yep.
the blue shirt. But his time's up, man.
I think so too. I think
We could have went either way with it, realistically.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
I don't think I would have been angry if he was in the side.
I don't think I would have been angry.
I
But
don't think you could be angry. With the past he's had in footy, you can't be angry
No.
with
Think-
either way this one goes.
Dylan
I am
statistically
worried
is
about we
unreal.
lose and Dylan Edwards gets flamed, though. I'm worried about that.
He's cops all the blame.
Yeah.
I'm worried about that, but
Yeah.
The thing is, we don't have a fullback like Queensland has. Like Reece Walsh is just like it's different to Edwards. Edwards is more safe and 20
Oh,
meters
yeah.
out.
He's not that ball runner.
He can be a part of the set. Reece is like at any stage of the game.
he's a firework
Bang.
player. He can
I'm,
just
you
go
know, I'm
off.
worried about Reece Walsh. As soon as he gets on the outside of any of the centres or second
Done.
rowers, they're scoring.
Yeah,
So
they're
they did it
gone.
last year to us.
They're
Yeah.
gone.
He's first. I was saying this to Lon today. His first 5 meters is fucking insane. How good he is.
Oh, he's
And then
moving.
think about he's throwing balls to people like Coates, Val Holmes, like all those big boys, Nanai, all those
There is
boys,
so much
even
speed.
Pat Carrigan.
There is so much speed in that back
Yeah.
line of Queensland.
Speed, but also
crazy.
size in the second row too. As soon as they get on the outside of our players, we're fucked.
Because we're not
I'm
really any
surprised Val got the call up, to be honest, over
Val
I'm
and
over
he's, such a,
Talbot.
Talangi.
he's such a finisher, man.
I'm looking at Talangi and I don't know how he got the call up. Like Cowboys
over
have had
Cobbo.
a bad
Both of them
season.
got in over Cobbo.
Yeah,
I really
that's
like Talangi for a
crazy.
Queenslander.
So
I
do
don't know.
I.
I just really like him.
no. I think
He's a
he's
gay
great.
guy
He had
who
a
can
really
play
good
well.
player,
Mm.
and he's pretty safe. But like you've got Cobbo who's leaps and bounds above
Oh,
Talangi. at the
he's
moment.
been playing so well.
It's
this
a
year.
weird
yeah.
thing. I think Cobbo might be there because he can play any of the back 5.
Yeah, probably.
Mm.
So if they put him in winger, then he's already in the game, and then
Lo-
you got to bring another player.
Lorne
in.
and I were saying our bench compared to their bench, how different it is though.
It's
Like how
normally
much
in New South-
size we have in that bench, and
We've always done
compared
that,
to
but
theirs.
It's
I've
normally
noticed-
a New South Wales thing to have a centre winger, like a spare player on the bench, and it's
And Matt
always been
Burton.
criticised.
and Matt Burton.
Matt Burton would be perfect.
And now
Yeah.
Queensland's gone and done it,
Yeah,
which
And
yeah.
they've always had. I think they started like a long time ago doing the number 9 who can play in the halves too, which I think was an excellent thing. I think every team does it now.
yeah.
In number 14, like Harry Grant, like they used to have Cherry Evans and Cronk.
That's why we should add Phoenix Crossland. He can play anywhere on the park.
Also,
Phoenix.
bit controversial, but I don't mind. I don't mind Isaiah Yeo being on the bench. I really don't mind it because I feel like
Yeah,
I just
Not,
don't think
not
I
over
don't
Cam
think
McInnes.
always
I don't
gets the
think
ball
Isaiah
and he
Yo's
just slows
like
it down.
impact player, but
It's
He's
is
a
that not what you want?
workhorse.
He's
though.
14, but
13 is
that's an 80-minute man. That's your 13.
He's my 13.
okay.
I agree with you.
Isaiah
I
Yo's
agree
my
with you.
13.
Yeah, let me paint this picture. The 13 is always the ball player, like in the forwards.
It would be Cameron
Yo
Murray for
does
me
it
if he was
so well.
available.
So does Murray.
He does it
I've
well, but I
never
reckon
really
it's just a bit slow.
I've never really
That's-
seen McGuinness do any like out the back. Like I don't know. I might be.
He
be
can't
wrong.
move like that. I don't know.
McGuinness is in the team because he tackles with his head.
He's
And
amazing.
he's such
runner
an
too.
origin
And you can,
player.
you
I'm
can
stoked
tell
for him.
when you look at him that he tackles
I've
with
never
his head.
seen that man not bleed after.
Oh
a game of
yeah,
football.
Lorne and I were saying that
He's
today.
always
He's going to
bleeding.
wake up after the game and be so sore.
Is this his first one?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's his first.
He's gonna
Yeah.
go crazy.
Oh, he is.
You can put a bullet in him, he won't stop.
Oh no, God no.
I think that's why he also got picked.
Yeah.
Are we happy with the
Toto?
wingers? Toto's
Oh, you can't go past
To-
Tyler.
Toto's
I
But
don't
low
like.
max.
I don't like Zach Lomax.
What?
I don't.
I
I don't
don't
care
hate
how
it.
good he
No,
is,
I
man.
don't-
I just don't like him.
Yeah, I get it, but
he's
he's
a sook, bro.
in this season. What he's done at winger position, he didn't play. I had to go. Okay, well, I got to like him.
I feel like you got to have Stuggarts when you're playing Origin, and he doesn't have Stuggarts at all.
There's a trend with the
I don't
centers
know.
and wingers that they can all catch a fucking footy.
Exactly.
that's
They
where
can
they're
catch a
good.
high
That's
ball
good.
very
We
well.
need that because the last thing you need is coats jumping
Coates.
over the top of you.
Yeah, humping you into the
Because
ground.
Valen and Hamaso won't really do it. Talangi might get there, but we've got them on the jump, big time.
I reckon Hammer at centre too.
Easily.
He's because he's just going to hump people and just
Yeah.
use his speed too.
Yeah,
Just so-
Hammer's going to be a
Honestly,
deadly little.
it's
Yeah.
better than him being at fullback.
Like, well, and then you go
Probably.
down to the
I don't
forwards.
like him in that position. I'm happy with New South Wales having him at.
You'd rather him
I'd rather him in the centres. I was happy.
from a New South Wales. point,
Imagine
you'd
them
rather
put
him.
in like a big yoked. Like who could they have put in like?
But they've got that in their second row, so it doesn't matter.
I
Yeah,
know,
their
but the
second
centres
row is
always
huge.
like if we had Latrell, I'd be stoked.
Oh yeah, I think Latrell centre's always hectic.
Yeah,
Always hectic.
I think he made it.
I prefer Matt Burton. I just think he takes that much kick pressure off the 6 and 7, being able to spread out and put that massive
Be an
bomb up.
option.
he does
Burton
play
did win
very.
centre of the year at Panthers.
He plays
Yeah.
very wide for Bulldogs too.
Yeah,
With kick out, he plays very.
he plays
wide.
very wide. He plays
Very
out on that edge, and he can just
Yeah.
put up those deadly kicks.
We'll see. This could change also.
The only real like problem I have with the Blues side is
Hudson Young.
just not even that, just Reece Robson. Like I know he has been good.
Yeah,
What about
worrying.
Spencer Leniu?
So random in there. eh?
Unproven.
What about Spencer
Just-
Leniu? You care about
He hasn't played,
love
but
it.
his first game back
that? Yeah.
was it this week or last week? First, I watched this week's game. He was off the kickoff, breaking the tackle of 4 players. He played
He
excellent.
did play well. Yeah,
He played excellent, and they already said even though he's played like 3 games this year, they said he will get picked.
Yeah.
It
I
is.
think
It
the
is a
good thing-
form. It is an informed team.
The safe thing about Origin is you literally need to kill someone to go to the bin. So having someone like Spencer Leniu who is happy to kill someone,
Got that dog in him.
Yeah.
he will.
you do need that.
He will
Besides
hurt you.
Joe,
Same as
Our whole
Olakuatu.
bench-
He's happily to kill someone.
Olakuatu's
Our
huge.
whole
happy
bench
to
will
kill
kill someone. McInnes will, Crichton will, Martin will, Haas will.
Well, Hudson Young killed Kalen a couple of weeks ago.
I just
He
think
was
no
happy
Appy
too.
Coruscant.
You
Just
still
seeing what
upset
he's
about
done with the Tigers is insane.
been so many
he just doesn't
posts.
stop.
Dog.
So
He
many
honestly
posts
just
saying
doesn't
Appy
stop.
not picked is the craziest thing.
Yeah, Appy not picked is a bit.
Reece Robson,
a bit.
man.
I love.
I don't know.
love that.
Like I don't mind
I'm-
Reece Robson, but Appy Coruscant, I just hold him so highly in that Tigers side. Like what he's done with that Tigers side. is
Coruscant
insane.
actually texted me the other
Unreal.
day and said that he's loving my hair at the moment because we've got the same hair. So yeah,
Brothers.
we go way back, man.
Less
Me
of
and
a
Appy.
perm.
And Olakuatu is very long overdue.
Looks less like
I'm very
dry
happy.
noodles.
he's-
I'm very happy
he's-
about
It's
Olakuatu.
very long
yeah.
overdue.
Oh,
Yeah.
he should have been in last year.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Okay, so who would you switch out and who would it be for?
I'm pretty happy with it. Like
Appy's
the
out-
only thing
Appy's
Did
is
we,
in?
did we shrug Luai? Are we happy about Luai?
He's one of
He's
those
a
players
dog.
that he's been picked, and I'm like,
I
okay,
think he's a
fair
dog
enough.
too, man.
He can
No,
run.
Like if he was a Queenslander, I would hate him.
Oh,
No.
man.
I
Like,
get
actually
that.
hate him.
He's a grub,
You're
but I'm saying
dog.
dog, as in like
The AWG.
he's the
He-
type
he
of
can
person
put
you
it in.
kind of need for this.
No, you don't. Your dogs in your teams are your front rowers. You need your 6 and your 7 to have your head
He
there.
can. He
I
can.
know,
He
I
can
know.
run. He can run
He
a
can
real
run,
good
okay.
game. Not
We've
run
got
a game.
runners.
Run
We've got
the
ball
game.
runners in there.
But the problem is he needs
So who would
someone.
you switch him out for?
He needs someone who
don't
can lead a team.
Matt?
Maybe Matt
If
Burton.
I had to
sure.
switch him out, I'd put probably Matt Burton in
Matt
there.
Burton has been given in charge to run Bulldogs for 2 years of them rebuilding, and he's done all right. A lot of same thing what Nico done that game.
Yeah.
Balls out in the full,
Yeah.
bad plays, but he's,
I just think Jerome needs someone to be running the game like Nathan Cleary, where they're running a straight game, so he can do that crazy shit around the back
yeah.
and make those crazy
That
Who
has
runs.
been the
said that? It was
conception.
someone said about Cameron Munster, he plays the best when he's playing 6.
Yeah.
And he has a 7 like Jerome Hughes next to him.
Who plays
does
straight,
everything,
straight up footy.
And Munster just gets to get the
Yeah.
ball and just do whatever the fuck he wants. He
It was
doesn't
the
have
same
to
with
think.
Adam Reynolds
He just
and
gets the
Cody
ball.
Walker.
Yeah.
Adam Reynolds plays straight footy. Cody Walker
Walker just
can play
runs
his
it.
best footy out
Why
the
do you
back.
think so many people put Cody Walker in at 6? Because I was taking the piss out of it all week saying he'll get selected.
I don't think he'd.
Joey John said it, and
Fittler as well.
and Phyllis
I think
said
And
it.
they were serious about it.
regardless of the
So
season,
serious.
I think they just he's proven that he's very
He's good.
He can play, and
He was good with Moses
he can
last
put
year.
the grubber in the back, and he can play the whole.
Did he win? He won man of the match game 3.
He did
think-
last year, I
Yeah,
believe.
that was
There
his
you go.
first game.
Which
Yeah,
I'd say
yeah.
that probably played a big part.
Him and
in it.
Moses played very well next to each
And then
other
if
in
you
that
bring in
game.
Cody Walker, do you then bring in Latrell at centre as well? Have that South partnership.
That would be a good
on that one
partnership.
side. That's
My
how-
team, even though Suwali's way more fitter and gets in harder than Latrell, I'd probably first game put Latrell there. I'd leave everything else based on form. Luai can stay. Nico's the only half we really have. I'd probably put Burton maybe in the interchange to have that type of player there, considering we've got strictly outside
Our bench
outside
is just.
forwards. So Olakwatu and Young can play kind of centre towards.
I don't really get our bench, to be honest with you.
No.
It's just straight dogs.
I don't really.
Yo
get
should
it.
be on.
There-
Oh, yeah, we
there's-
also
there's
shrugged Gerbo hard. I fucking love Gerbo too.
captain.
Yeah, I love him. Absolutely
Oh,
love him.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Jake, I love him. We didn't talk about him once.
Oh.
I don't think.
Oh,
he's just a
Because
solid.
he's just a-
I
I
think
love
you
him.
said
He's
we
just a
didn't
solid
pick
in the
him.
team.
No,
He's
no,
just-
we've shrugged him as in we just didn't even talk about him.
Yeah, but he's gonna be there. He's gonna.
I
Be
love
there.
He's
him,
he's
man.
always going to be there and he's always going to show
He
up.
can
Such
play
a job.
all
That's
about
why
8
you know.
minutes.
Captain as well. I
Job
think that was a
duo.
very good
I think
call.
captain's
He-
good. I like
yeah.
captain for him.
Well, the Seagulls have won plenty of games this year that they shouldn't have won.
Yeah.
Like as in, they were heavy underdogs.
Yeah.
Like I didn't think they were gonna beat. They beat Storm and they beat Penrith,
Yeah.
and I did not think. And he played fucking unreal.
My question is, where does Turbo fit into this team if healthy?
He walks in wherever he wants if he is healthy, wherever he wants.
What
Probably
put
centre.
Swali out in the thingo and
Yeah,
Zach and drop Zach Lomax?
That's probably what they.
Without
They'd drop either of them. Turbo goes into the centres or fullback wherever he wants.
Where's
You
Swa-
can't
was
trust him
Swali
to
playing
stay
centre
healthy.
Yeah,
now?
but if
Because he always goes in between wing and centre for Roosters, obviously.
He's a winger, isn't he?
who
Swali.
he's
Swali.
been playing centre
Swali.
because what's
Oh
called
no,
out
yeah,
wide.
'cause- yeah.
And people were saying he should have got picked. Well, I'm having a mind blank. Roosters number 2.
Tupo.
Yeah.
Tupo. People were saying
He's hectic in the air.
He's had his time.
I think he's
He's
past
actually
his
He's
time
up.
too.
He's so tall, man.
I thought
He's
I thought that
so
also,
big, bit
but
of bloke.
watching their games lately, he's been running hard because everyone claims Roosters got the best outside backs. Like they actually just run so hard and get meters. And I was watching him and I was like, I always wrote him off like lately, but I was watching him and I was like, no, he's still it.
Dom Young was when he was at the Knights too. He was always running hard and getting heaps of meters.
Yeah.
Like yeah, that's gonna help there. For
You
them
just
too.
every time you hit a tackle, it's just post contact meters, which
Yes.
for the Knights is.
always.
So I think
Yeah,
to sum
no
it
one else
up, we've
does.
kind of said we're okay with the Blues team. We're definitely not stoked.
Look, with all
Okay.
the fucking injuries and bullshit that we've had,
We've done all right.
I'm still very concerned.
If I had to change one thing, it would just be Appy. That's it.
Yeah.
I think
One
so
thing
too.
I'd change.
Definitely not worried about our forwards and whatnot. We've-
I also think what we were talking about, Appy brings a kicking game out of 9 as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He can put those grabbers
I
through
just
and
I
he
look
can-
at that Queensland side and it
Oh.
just scares me.
8
to
It honestly
13?
just scares me.
8 to 13 is terrifying.
So
Yeah.
much size there, hey.
Let me just say.
And then 1 to 7, other than Cherry Evans, is so much speed.
Tom Dearden's probably one of the fastest in the league also. So
Well, and-
fast.
but yeah,
It's
and Reece
worrying.
Walsh is in the
Well, yeah.
outside. Coates can finish anything.
Ben
Val's always
Then you think
fucking-
about
Ben Hunt
Harry
at
Grant
9.
coming on with fresh legs.
Yeah.
He can run the game.
it's-
I hate Ben Hunt too.
Ben
man.
Hunt at
I
9,
hate
he
him.
always plays well for Queensland.
the
at
reason
Oh.
they've done
Yep.
it is because that year he came on to play 9. He can come out of dumbing half like Harry Grant does and kick a 40-20. And he also knows what the halves want to do. I think it's excellent if he knows how to play hooker, can run out of dummy half. Because what's
Yeah.
happened this year is whoever's running out of dummy half in behind the ruck has killed teams.
Oh,
Harry
yeah.
Grant killed teams. Appy's been doing it.
Cheese used to do it heaps, so I love
Cheese
Cheese
still
when he
does
comes
it.
on there.
Yeah.
He's,
Harry Grant
He's
for
a little
sure is going to
wombat cheese.
go straight through the guts of someone.
he
Yeah,
comes on when they're
easily.
tired and kills them.
Yeah.
We're just underdogs, but I don't honestly. I'm just gonna say this is the first year where I've said Maroons are gonna win this first game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lorne and I were saying, I think you're about to say it, every single year, somehow, last minute, New South Wales always favourites.
Yeah,
Always
it
favourites.
just happens all the time.
Always. Oh, yeah. No, it's
I think the Queensland
underdogs.
forwards
Shut
pick
up.
themselves. I don't
Yeah, you can't
No,
pick
for
anyone
feeder
else in
as
the
well,
forwards.
which was I think a bit of a shock.
Yeah,
Um,
I did say that.
There's a lot on
It's
that
just
kid's
hard to
head at the
tackle.
moment, though.
Yeah.
Fafita's just very hard to tackle, so it was surprising that he wasn't
Besides Talangi, that team is, or even with him,
Even
like,
with that,
that
like,
team is.
there. But like their replacements as well for like no Fafita, they've got a good.
If any of
back
those
as
blokes got
well.
injured, they've got an amazing plan to come replace
Yeah.
it. And
I
like,
just don't know
Exactly.
if just Fafita get like what's Fafita even been like this year. I honestly can't remember.
he
like,
won-
they didn't
Really
have anything
lackluster.
off
He's
form
not a
there
$1 million player at all.
No.
Titans
He's not even
were
close to.
one from whatever not too long ago.
Yeah,
but
terrible.
It's sort of just like that whole team is let's pass Fafita the ball and just let him
Yeah,
let him do
yeah,
something.
pretty
just,
much.
I think he was injured for a few games, and then also those games that they lost. If you look at the scores against the best teams in the comp, they were only losing by, I think the stat was like 1-6 every game, and then they just beat the Broncos, crazy game, by just staying there. And the winning ball to score, Fafita played it
Yeah.
to the winger to score. He's just, he can
I mean, they
always
did
score.
beat the Knights the other week. Let's be honest. Brian Kelly's try was a try.
Okay, let's
At
calm
Magic
down a
Round.
bit. I saw it bobble. That's all I needed to say. I saw
I
a
saw
ball
it
away
bobble
from
yeah,
too, yeah.
bobble. He
It
knew
was a
it's
bobble, but he didn't lose control.
Um,
Well, that makes sense.
You can bobble a ball without losing control.
explain.
It's making me.
I'm
fuming.
gonna disagree, but anyway.
If I'm holding this here,
Yeah.
do I ever lose control?
Do that again.
Yeah, do it with the
Yes.
mic in front of your face.
If I
Like literally, yes.
Nah.
Alright.
okay, I'm score predictions. Let's cut to the chase.
Score predictions.
Game one, these teams on form. What's going on?
I think there's way too much speed and the attack's going to be good. So I think it's going to be a high scoring Origin game because Origin games aren't usually high scoring.
This sounds dumb, but it's never really mediocre. It's normally is low or really high.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
exactly.
Yeah.
There's no 30 to 24. It's
No, no,
usually
no.
Sometimes it's.
I think
mean,
it'd be,
that's still
I think it's going to be
high-scoring.
high scoring for Origin.
Yep.
I definitely don't think we're.
Where's
winning
this
the first
being
game.
played?
Melbourne.
Melbourne.
Oh, is
This
it?
is Sydney, I think.
Is it?
I think first game Sydney. Can we
I think
check
that's
that?
also why they.
I'll have a look.
You can scroll up and it'll
I
probably
think that's
say.
Yeah,
also
I
why
think
they
it
were thinking
says-
of picking Cody because it
Game
was in
on
Sydney.
Wednesday.
That makes sense.
Okay, so where does it say?
A core.
Core. So Sydney, we've
Sydney.
got home
Yeah, there it is.
advantage.
We
Yeah.
need to win
So,
this game.
at the
if we
moment,
wanna-
Fuck yeah,
We're
we're
$2
$2.
to $1.80. That will change so dramatically
Yeah, and I'm
because
thinking.
of no reason.
Also, I think I've been the only one to put this out. Have you all seen Michael Maguire's stats as a coach?
No.
Buddy, besides
what
when he
at
was
the
at
Tigers?
all of it.
What are you saying before?
He
the
had
Tigers?
he had a decent Super League team in the
Yeah.
Super League, and then he had a decent Rabbitohs team in
A-
the years of like
a
11,
winning
12, 13. But
14 won it with him.
but the whole career he's been at like 40 to 50% win rate, and now he's our
Yeah.
coach. I don't know if that's the coach you want, to be honest.
Who else
It
would
was
you
so
pick for it
random.
though?
I was going to say I don't even know who else would be available to
So
coach
does
that
it,
Blues
it
side.
has to be a coach that's not coaching.
Madge has full intent on this right now. You could have picked Desi, but he's don't know his head in the game. You could
No,
have
it
picked.
has to be because he's
because
with the Titans.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
It has to be someone who's not coaching.
Yeah.
Who would I have picked who's not coaching right now? Is there any big ones that aren't coaching? I think
Not really.
there is someone. I think there's someone.
Yeah, there's probably something.
Jason Demetria.
Whoa.
That's a bit late on, but
Yeah, mate. No.
Okay, maybe I'm talking
Cut a
out
bit
nice.
deep,
Maybe
sorry.
he is the only one that could have been in, but
There's probably one glaring
he's got
one
way
that
more
we're all
experience than
forgetting.
Slater. Let's just say that.
I don't know with State of Origin. I don't know how much goes into it with coaching.
You get 2 weeks with the blokes, or
That's
a week and
not
a half.
even, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's 10 days.
They went into camp this
And
morning.
also, you're playing. There's players here that have, well, a couple from New South Wales who have never played with any of these blokes because there's a
Yeah.
couple of new guys coming through and stuff. But like how much of the coach?
I think it would matter
is gonna
more
be
because you're getting
important.
so many different characters that don't play with each other, and then you're building a game plan for this one game. So you could kind of say it's all on game plan. We probably have the advantage if we're going to run off that compared to Slater. He has played Origin
I don't
and
look at
coached.
who's around Slater though. You've got
Obviously,
you've
you
such
got
an
all of them.
amazing.
he's got so
Thurston,
much
He's
players.
got
Yeah.
Cronk. He's got everyone around him that can just put such a good team together.
I think
Well,
Madge was brought in for the sheer fact that all these players know how to play football and they know how to play it well. It was like the whole Blues culture because it was always, this game meant more to Queensland than what it did to New South Wales.
Yeah.
it's a
And all that sort
Queensland
of stuff where I
what
think
it meant
Madge
to be
will just really drum it into them, like how much it should mean to them, and like
A real fucking rev up.
Yeah, pretty much.
Fucking big rev up.
Yeah, he's known for being the fucking schizo a little bit.
Yeah.
And Fittler doesn't seem like he'd be that. We,
Nah, man. Not at all.
last year
Freddie's
was
halftime.
Was it last year was the big shock to us? Because I think last year we had the team of doom and we just didn't.
Didn't we have a real shit team for one of them?
No, I'm pretty sure we
Was
had
that
the
year
team.
before?
There was one we were heavily favourites. I honestly can't
It was when
remember.
Queensland had the quote unquote worst team ever.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Paul
Last year.
Gallen
And we still
kindly came out and said to rev them up, and we got beat.
Last year that
Yeah.
was. And the year before we did have a massive like 40 to something
And
win.
fucking Billy the Kid. Oh, he's incredible. Shut up, man.
And
How's Felice Kafusi at 18th man, just quietly with that reverse fade he's got rocking at the
Oh,
moment?
yeah.
why is he there? I don't
His
know.
haircut's
Pierre
so
Cura's
funny,
played
man.
amazing.
He's-
Ezra Mann's played amazing.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know about Mitch Barnett for
Oh, no,
round
I'm
20.
so happy about Mitch Barnett. I
Oh,
love
yeah?
Barney. Yeah, I love Barney.
He's decent. He can play both.
Newcastle
can,
legend,
but-
I can
lad.
see why he got picked just because of the way he runs and how
Compared
he
to like
runs
who we
hard.
could have
and he's
picked,
just
I
a
don't
bit
know
of a
about.
dog,
Yeah,
I
it's
guess.
like
We didn't get to predictions. You said Queens is going to be a prediction. You said high scoring game.
I think high scoring
yeah.
for State of Origin.
Yeah.
I'm expecting at least
I think it'll
10,
be
at least 10 tries.
You reckon it's going to be one of those games
I'm
where
saying almost like 5 tries to 4. I don't know what score it would be, like somewhere around the
1 to 12?
28 to 22 to 24, I reckon.
1 to 12
Which first-
Queensland is what you're saying?
Yes.
I'm saying
Within 1 try.
it might be one of those games where really early a team's running away with it and then it kind of evens out.
closer to the
I reckon maybe at the start, Maroons just shock Blues and I reckon it. I'm not jinxing us, but like I reckon it's going to look like we're a bunch of kids at the start. I just have this feeling that
I don't think Blues have the capacity to come back if they do. If
No, they're not going to come
if,
back.
If Queensland get ahead, they're just going to run away.
Well,
with
yeah, who's going to start the comeback?
I know in my head
No.
I've just got these thoughts of
Yeah.
like
Gerbo
so
probably,
many
but-
individuals. I don't know why. I'm probably this.
I'm feeling a 14-20 Blues.
14-20 Blues.
I reckon.
team-
We're
gets-
holding them to 3 tries.
Yep.
Two,
And
Feeling
they're,
it.
and
two-
they're missing 2.
You just
conversions.
look at Queensland.
We're in
It looks
Sydney.
like a
We're going
unit.
to win the penalty count, and we're going to roll down the field.
If they win this game, they win the whole thing.
And then
that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Hines is
We
going to kick
need
him out
to
of the
win
game.
this game.
Hines is going to kick him out of the game. Luai might even cross over early.
Oh, God.
I'm saying
You
this.
subbed to me, Steve.
I'm saying this team's got way too much pace. They're gonna
agree.
crack about 30. We're probably gonna sit around the 14 to 18 mark.
I think we've got tries in us. And like I said, I think the attack is way better than the defence this year from both sides. I just think there's, like I'm saying with you, speed and size everywhere. And either team, as soon as they get on the outside of their man's done.
Yeah.
So much talent with finishing as well. It's
Also,
just-
I think we're kind of putting shade on Luai, like in a way that like he's been playing for
He's
a fair
been
few
there.
years. In my head, I've just always seen him as the kid, kind
Yeah.
of.
I
He's,
still
he's
just
always been next to Cleary.
That's
I
what
think
I
that's
mean,
But
just-
this
man.
week he had his best game in a long
Cleary's
time, and he had no
freak.
one. He had Cole next to him, and he had his best game he's played in
Yeah.
a long time.
Well, great, but yeah.
That's
Like
why
that,
he
those
definitely-
outside backs from Queensland are scary, but we
Oh,
still
man.
have like Toto, Crichton,
Oh, yeah.
Max Swally. Like it's
Still heaps of talent there.
still
I
a
know.
lot of pace. Guys that can catch a high ball.
And I hope I'm wrong. I think they blow us out of the park.
So many
I'm gonna be
high
ambitious.
balls, eh?
I'm going to be ambitious. I'm going to say 24-18 to the Blues. I think it's close.
3 tries, okay, we'll see.
I reckon.
We could put a bet on this, but I don't want to bet against my team. ever.
I don't either. I would never bet against
Yeah.
a team. And people even tip against their own team.
I
should
can't do that.
die.
I might put an
leading
investment.
But
I might
that's
put an
my actual
investment against
prediction.
on
the amount of
Maroons.
money I would have won if I tipped the Knights.
Oh,
in
yeah.
all my multis. Oh, my
yeah.
god.
Weren't you talking about that?
I'd be leading my tipping comp right now if I didn't tip the bunnies every week.
Yeah, true.
So,
tough
Like
year.
by a
Very
convincing
tough
amount.
year.
Is it a sin monetarily and tipping comps to tip against your team?
Oh, I think so.
I can't do it. You
No,
were talking that you get to a point where
So
it's,
I'll
Just
make.
don't bet at that point.
I don't follow a team, but I follow everything, so I don't have that. If I think about it in football terms, I can tip against Manchester United very comfortably.
Did you think they were going to win against City?
No, they
Yeah,
were
I
paying
don't
$8.
think one
Were
Manchester
they
$8?
paying
United-
$8?
And they
Holy
won
shit.
2-1. So I looked at the team he put out, and he's played that team 3 weeks in a row, and they've won 2 weeks in a row. And I was like, so every time he's played this team in this formation, he's won. This is his last game as a Manchester United coach. I was like, nah, it's too optimistic. If I knew that, You imagine you put a cheeky fucking $100, you just won $800.
know, crazy.
You know how many amount of people
Bro,
who
I didn't know
just
it was $8. I thought it was like 4 or 5.
there would have been so many diehard fans
Wow.
that have so much money that would have put money on them
Yeah,
in the stands and stuff.
100%.
And, like imagine like
The way they've been playing, there would have been a lot of
imagine
United
if you were
fans
some bloke
put
like
money on
Angry
that.
Ginge or something. And you're just a United fan, but you've like
got
you got a
money
bit of dough.
there.
You got a bit of dough.
yeah.
You're not like crazy, but you got a bit of dough.
Well, then who cares about $800?
Yeah.
But I
Like,
get what you're saying.
and he could have gazillioned his money.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Oh,
Well,
I could
that was the best they played in weeks.
That was
months
defensively
even.
one of the best games I've seen. But what I'm saying is like I can comfortably bet against them, but you're just saying it's a sin.
I don't think I could.
Yeah.
I don't agree
It's
with
like
it.
torturing
I
yourself.
don't have
kind
it
of.
in
It
me.
makes me so upset when people say, "Oh, I did so good in tipping this week. I got 8 from 8, and the Knights will have a loss." I go, "Hold on, so you tipped against the Knights
And they're not supporter.
yourself?" Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I had such
Yeah.
a good week, 8 from 8. I don't care.
I have people say
Back
they
the
tip against
boys.
the Knights or just against their team, and if they win, like their team wins, they're happy, and they lose the tip, like they're still
I
happy.
get
If you
that.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I get that part,
Um,
but I can't bring myself to do it. I
Is
can't.
it salty to tip against your team monetarily wise, and you win the money? But if the Knights win, you lost your money. Would you feel weird about that?
I get what
This
you're
is-
saying.
this is
It's
your
it's a
money.
bit of a win-win, but it's sort of like I'd
Yeah.
rather have the money and my team win.
Yeah. Like I have just said, I think the Blues are going to lose,
Yeah.
but I also obviously want them to win. I'm going to be
You're not
supporting,
gonna- you're
and I'm going
never
to be
gonna-
angry if we
You're
lose,
never
but
gonna
I'm
pit-
being realistic.
You're never going to put money against them like it.
Nah.
Yeah. Did we come to the decision if we're gonna set up like a phone or something and watch the game and whatnot? I think we said we might watch the game together.
We could, yeah. I mean, I'm going to
We
be
could do
swearing
it.
way too much, but anyway.
Yeah, but if it's like a reaction thing, you like clip it up or whatnot into like the best moments. Sort of everyone they do it at the UFC.
You know what we could do? We didn't have to do like a full on episode. Could be like a
definitely not episodes,
like
just recording.
like a roaming cam or something. Like
Yeah.
I can hold a camera, some
Yeah.
crap, and you guys just have mics.
I don't
you
know.
just even
We'll
put a
figure it out.
phone there. It doesn't fucking matter.
We'll
yeah.
figure it out.
I want to see reactions to this game. It's like a UFC fight in my eyes.
I'm
Like
so-
State of
yeah.
Origin. State of
So
Origins.
fucking
It's
horny
a
for Conor
title
McGregor.
fight. This.
So many things happen in these games. It's exactly like a UFC fight. Like just so many like whoa moments.
I'm just gonna be so upset if they lose because it is in Sydney, and
There's
If-
no way if
yeah.
we don't win this first game. There's no way that we win the series.
and it
I
is
agree.
very very hard to win.
Can we
at
go over the
Suncorp.
injury list? I don't know if we've been through it of our injury list.
They've got an ins and outs.
So
Is it
we,
the the one that you sent me?
Yeah.
Oh well, we've got an injury. Probably find an injuries list as well.
so we've got Turbo, Tommy, who would have made the squad.
Cleary easily would have made the
Cleary would
squad.
have made the squad. Two massive game changers.
Massive game changers. Those boys can run a game like it's
I've
nothing.
absolutely lost my head, but like there was
Cleary,
about 5-6
um,
big players.
grand final last year, still just like shivers me. It's actually
Oh.
hectic.
Yeah,
Just single handedly does it, eh?
that
Cameron
might
Murray.
be it. That might be it. There.
Yeah, Cam Murray.
They have lost some big players too. Also,
I
like,
think Cam Murray will still obviously bounce back, and they're at a hard point at the moment. But Cam Murray was, I think, a lot better than he was like 2-ish years ago.
Yeah.
And I'm not overly disappointed with him not being there, to be honest.
I'm so thankful that
I'll always want to take him because
they don't have Munster. I think if they had
Oh,
Munster, it
man.
was rap.
I feel bad for
I
him,
love-
but I
Oh,
also
it's just
hate
in
him.
general.
I
also-
love and hate Munster for the sheer fact that one, he's a Queenslander, and two, Melbourne Storm. That's just like a double
He's
whammy.
so good
Yeah.
though.
But he's so
You
good to
can't-
watch.
Do you know
can
what I
never
found
take
out
that off him.
today? Ezra Mann was born in Sydney.
There you
Yep.
go.
Well, it kind
Another
of checks
one.
out for a Queenslander.
Another one.
Another one.
I have such
Yeah.
a problem with that. Hey.
Standard.
Such a
Oh.
problem.
So do you reckon
The
born,
best, some of the best.
grew up, or grew up playing footy? Where should it be?
Born.
I reckon born. Like
I
I
get,
get
they grew
that
up
you
playing
played
footy.
footy
I
in
get it.
Queensland, but if you're born somewhere,
Were you born in Queensland or you moved to Queensland?
My two younger siblings born in Queensland. I was
You were
born
born
here
here
and then went over
and then
there
went
real
back
early. I reckon it's even worse if they've played for New South Wales. That's crossed the line.
I think
Oh, that's
years.
growing up. Because
Growing
I mean, you
up.
could be born somewhere and be there for like 6 months,
Exactly.
and then you don't remember anything, and you
Yeah.
So you reckon it's where you played your first game?
Not first game, I reckon it's like youth footy. Like if they obviously played
Yeah.
Where you played your
somewhere,
first game?
I thought that's what the rule was supposed to be. It was
It
where,
is.
where
It
yeah,
is.
there's a lot of like older Queensland players that have worn a Blues jersey. Like that's insane.
Most of them.
Yeah.
Greg
Oh,
Inglis,
Bradman Best.
born
Would
in-
you have had Bradman Best in there if he was good?
Ooh, probably not.
No.
That's an injury.
He's had a
list.
alright season.
Fuck, I love Brad.
He's had a
going
great
off
season,
his
but
last game, that
Such
he
a
was
job
fit,
doer.
maybe. But
He did
before
play
that,
well
he
in
really
his-
didn't do much.
in his first
Sucks a
Open
vape
game.
and a bloody has a drink hard at the beaches, man. Love him.
You saw him this weekend.
I didn't this weekend, but we've seen him there.
You seen there?
He
a
has his
lot.
Gucci bum bag on.
Yeah.
Vape,
Who's going to
drinks,
say anything?
chicks around
he's
him.
got
He's the
most
best, man. He's
square
such a newy
head.
boy. Such a newy boy.
I hope he finally sees this. Is he from Newcastle, like born and bred?
No.
Maybe.
I
When
have
did they
no
get
idea.
him? Did he come from the ranks?
No,
I can't remember.
Can we Google that, please?
Yeah, it'll if you go on his
He's a
wiki,
Bali local though. He's nearly got his Bali
if you go
bloody
Bradman
passport.
Bress,
Well,
it'll
he
say
opened
his
that.
because he
wiki.
played for the younger Blues, the
He did, yeah.
18s and 21s.
Yeah, he played
and all that.
18s Blues.
I'm pretty sure he's one of the standout players as
Nah,
well.
his wiki will have everything.
But does this
Yeah.
have like usually on here we'll have like original club?
Well, him being 22
There you go,
also.
Central
Yeah.
Coast.
Wait,
Wait,
Roosters. God, yeah.
That's hectic.
Him being
Well,
22
that-
kind of just blows my mind. Hey.
I know, eh?
No,
The
he,
fact that Dave Fafita's 24 blows my
Oh,
mind.
Bro, I thought he was like 30. And Lorne
He's
goes,
we were
no,
talking
he's
about it the other
24.
day.
Bro, he's like a week younger than older than me. That's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy, eh?
But he's 3 of me.
Yeah.
I'm only a few months older
What
than
do you
he's 3 years younger than me.
eat at Woi Woi to be that?
Oh, yeah,
thick?
there is plenty of stuff to eat.
But
at
he's
Woi
What's
Woi.
Swally?
thick.
He's like
He's
The
young.
same age.
Yeah, he's
is
big,
he
but he's
nine-
not
is he
like
younger than that?
He's
Yeah,
not
that's
like
pretty
He's younger than that, I think.
big.
Sam Walker's younger than that.
Sam Walker is a very good
Right.
player. Too bad he's a
Oh,
Queenslander.
he had a fucking blinder. Who did they smoke?
Ever since he started growing that
The
beard.
other day, it was
He's
I think it
had
was 2 or
every
3
good game.
weeks ago.
I think he's had.
Yeah, but he had a f***ing
where Angus
blinder.
Crichton scored 2.
Yeah.
It was,
Yeah.
Crossfield kick to Tupou.
He
Oh,
could
that
not
was
put a foot
stupid.
wrong.
No, that was
in
2
game.
weeks in a row. He's played amazing.
Well,
like
one of
that.
them was incredible.
I think both
10
were.
out of 10. Yeah.
But who was it?
You would have had Brady.
He messed the
Brady at
Broncos
centre.
up, I think.
I think the game that he played for the Knights, he bagged himself a couple of tries. And he was good,
Yeah.
but
Who?
Bradman Best.
Is
But
he,
I
is he
don't
good enough
think-
defensively?
He
He has
slides
scored
off a
in
lot of
Origin.
tackles.
Yeah,
He grabs. He does a lot of grabbing, which
He flies off.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like he doesn't have his feet right.
if
Because
he-
you really have to think about, obviously, like, defence always does win State of Origin, realistically.
It's like the way he played in the first couple of games, he kind of went missing for the Knights. Like he just wasn't really there.
yeah.
But in the last couple, like I think we went off at halftime against who did we play recently? The Tigers? No. Scored himself
He's
a
had a
try.
bye this week.
We did have the
Yeah.
bye. We beat the bye.
Then who'd you
You bet the Coming 6 now. Shout out the Knights.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
actually crazy that they're in 6th position.
You had Titans at Magic Round.
Yeah.
And then-
I know he bagged himself, I think maybe a double, and then he got injured the game after, but he did score in the first half maybe. But
How
he
good
was
is this-
definitely hitting form around Origin selection
Yeah,
time. So
How good this young fullback you guys have had? Armstrong.
Yeah.
He's a freak.
Yeah.
You know what it
he's
is,
a
but
beast.
backing up his men on the inside,
Yeah.
down the middle,
That's all it
and he
is.
scores
I
tries.
don't
It's
know if
simple
I
footy.
think he's played 3 and they were all great. He
Mm.
scored in
Yeah.
every single game.
He scored 5.
He
hasn't
does
He
he?
scored a
remind me a lot
hat
of
trick
Ponga.
in
He
Magic
scored a hat trick
Round.
and then one in
Yeah.
the other ones, yeah.
Yeah.
he does
Yeah.
remind me a lot of Ponga, the way he's fast, the way he steps,
Oh, you
the
can
way
totally
he moves.
see he models his game off Kalen.
Yeah.
100%. Well, they'd just be working together, both being fullbacks.
Yeah.
He's Kalen's mad, but I think there's a lot of things that he does where you're like, even defensively, you're like, You know what I want to
Yeah.
know? How's he got away with so long the shoulder charge, like throwing himself one-on-one on the line?
Who?
Oh, that's
Oh,
bad.
You seen how
Ponga.
Ponga does it?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
I
bad.
feel like if
And he's
any,
killed himself a couple of times because of it.
Yeah.
and
Just
he's
knocked
also
himself
saved a
out.
lot of tries.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I get what you said.
Remember Billy Slater? How good he was doing it with saving,
Oh.
good at
Just
being
throwing
illegal.
himself?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But going in with the legs, in with the knees.
Really?
Do you
Oh,
not remember
Billy
that?
Slater was.
I
I remember
iconic
all
with
State
it.
of Origin, they'd never call it.
I
He'd
think
slide
no,
in.
I think they were pretty rogue back then, but
Oh, yeah.
I think now they're like, you can't do so much shit.
Back in the day, you had to kill someone to get
Yeah.
a penalty. in
I get
State
if
of
you're that
Origin.
small and you're going to commit, you throw yourself, and I get it. But what I'm saying is like Ponga's literally murdered some wingers and himself by recklessly going in.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I'll do the bit of a transition. We've got
That was probably the best segue I've ever heard.
Okay, guys.
it's been a very, very calm chat, so I think we don't need to make it don't need to put
Yeah.
on a performance for it. I think we're gonna pull up the screen.
Yeah.
We've the boys have decided we're gonna go through NRL scandals because
Yeah, this has been done on heaps of podcasts, but Lorne and I are talking about it today, and there's just so much stupid shit that happens in the NRL.
It's so good.
yeah.
It's almost just unbelievable.
I think
And
it
it's
was
always
things.
it's like some of the top players who are like supposed to be the role models.
Yeah.
Just they're so dumb.
Well, I'm gonna-
Like, this bloke's on $1 million a year,
Like-
and you decided to do that.
Multiple players mentioned multiple times. Like you'd think maybe
Yeah.
after the first stupid decision you'd learn, but they just keep doubling down.
Yeah.
If I control F and write in Todd, how many times do you think Todd Carney's going to come up in this?
oh yeah.
Oh,
Todd Carney's a
minimum
king, bro.
6.
I've made everyone's made the remarks of like how stupid they are and whatnot. Like I don't want to slander them in that way, but I feel like it's so much on a smaller scale for other sports. Even if the other sports are getting paid more than these blokes, obviously these blokes are in Australia, but for Australian money, they're earning a lot to play the game they love. They do so much bad things.
Oh yeah.
And like, I don't know. It's just me. If you put me in that position of money, sport, everyone's looking at you. I feel like I kind of would go into my shell a lot more.
Yeah, but think about you just had a big season, right? You haven't been drinking for like 8 or 9
That's different.
months.
That's different.
You just win the grand final. You get a bit.
Oh,
of...
it would be such a big night.
Yeah, exactly.
I've seen
and
a lot
that's a lot of the shit happens on those nights.
I've seen a lot of
obviously.
people say like
Val
when the
Holmes.
season ends, let them act like normal blokes. Because like if a video
don't
came
be
out,
To an extent.
yeah.
Don't be a stupid fucking have your camera out. Have you seen the video of the
Yeah.
Roosters boys lately at Magic Round?
No.
They're all coked off their head
Yeah,
in the
you
hotel
can't-
room.
Can't see
Didn't
it,
they get
but-
drug tested?
I don't know if they've
I'm pretty
been
sure the
drug tested or
NRL
not.
and they were coming under fire for getting.
So the
coming out and getting
Roosters,
drug tested,
the
and they're all
Roosters
negative.
are
I believe.
taking down who they've got to take down because the boys were innocent in that video.
Right.
We can tell that they were a bit spiced up in it from whatever
Yeah.
it was,
Yeah.
but the video was just them dancing in front of the camera.
Yeah.
Terrell May wasn't doing himself any favours in front of the camera.
Oh,
Brendan
Terrell
looked
May
pretty-
is
Yeah.
so dumb, bro.
he does it goes down.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man.
I'm going to start from the top. This is in no
Do we
order.
want to go over all of them, or just want to go through and pick some?
I think we just pick our
Discuss.
favourites.
Let me just quickly fucking run
I
through
think one of
them.
the funniest ones ever was like just because how stupid it was Nathan Cleary TikTok dancing. So funny.
So that was during COVID.
During COVID, yeah.
During COVID, yeah.
He lost the Dally M that year because of that too.
Yeah, well, how many games did he not play? Suspended.
If you get suspended,
you get suspended, you can't win the
Dally M.
Dally M.
Doesn't matter
Yeah.
what
Oh,
games
true,
you're on.
yeah.
or
You don't
yeah.
know that. If
Not
you get
one
suspended
suspension,
at all,
yeah.
you cannot win the Dally M. That's
Yep.
why he didn't win it that year.
But also, 9 times out of 10, the Dally M isn't the best player of the year. 9 times out
No,
of
it's
10.
like a pseudo man of the match thing where it's like,
Have
oh,
you
you're
s-
also a good sport.
Have you
type of
seen
thing.
how they give out the points? Like, if you actually, it kind of doesn't make sense in a way. Like, it's like isn't it like a 3-2-1 system?
Yeah.
3-2-1 system and best player gets. Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's also I feel like the panel of judges is like ex-players.
5 old
potentially. Like,
men.
Yeah.
I remember this. I think it was this season. Like Nico Hines had a shocker, and he still managed to collect 3 points.
Yeah.
So it's
Wouldn't surprise you.
Yeah, it would probably help if you had. Would it help if you had a worse team and a better team? Like getting points
Have
because
a
you'd
better
look better.
team around you.
Yeah.
It always
Yeah.
makes you look good.
But
You
if we're
reckon?
talking about Kalen Ponga and Andrew Johnson Dally M medals, I strongly believe in it, and it is accurate.
Oh, 100%.
Ponga shouldn't have won last year.
No, you should not have.
Who should have?
Probably Nico again.
Was it?
Months
I can't remember who
Who
was
came
second.
second? It was the second should have won it.
Oh, it was-
drawing a blank.
Holmes? No. It was,
No.
it was a
No,
cowboy.
you're drunk.
I'm sober.
No, you
can
are drunk.
Google this.
Please.
Who
The
won
Dally M
right?
rankings.
Dally M rankings.
2023 Dally M
2023, yeah.
rankings. Because it was the biggest uproar. It was number 2.
Oh, I'm gonna
Everyone
see it.
said.
It's gonna piss me off. I couldn't
We
remember.
might
it.
have already said it.
I think we have.
Number 2 was the winner. It was like a. It wasn't my opinion. It was a very normal thing. That's 2024.
Oh, 2024, sorry. There we go. Probably this one.
Yeah, it was.
But at that point, like with Kalen,
Was
people
it-
saying Kalen Ponga shouldn't have won.
Was it
Like
Edwards?
if the
Sean
Knights,
Johnson.
Sean
Johnson, yeah.
He had an amazing season, and
Yeah,
the
he did.
Warriors
Yeah,
made
1
the
point off.
semi-finals.
But yeah, with
Drinkwater
Kalen,
50, that's pretty hectic.
with Kalen
Drinkwater's
Ponga,
f***ing sick too.
That's
He's
what I
a
was thinking
fighter.
about when I was thinking of Cowboy.
He's fucking
if the
sick.
Shout out
Knights
Terry High.
won, he was getting 3 points every week because he literally had them on
So
his
that's
back.
what I'm saying. So Knights had a shitter team, but Ponga, if obviously he's got to play well, but 9 times out of 10 he's the best player. If
Yeah.
they don't have him, let's not think about Armstrong because Armstrong's had a cracker season. If they don't have him, they don't play well.
Oh yeah, no one else
Last
is
year
going
that
to
was the
fire.
case.
Yeah, or every other year besides Armstrong being in. We didn't really ever have a replacement for him.
Yeah, no.
So that was the biggest robbery.
And
I think that
Kalen-
was purely also the young guy. He's our poster boy. There's just no situation where us giving Sean Johnson the old vet.
The NRL loves
Yeah.
Kalen Ponga.
Yeah.
He's
Oh, yeah.
everywhere.
Remember
for
Kalen
them.
Ponga's first full season in the league. He nearly won the Dally M, but he got, I think it was ruled out.
When he was with Cowboys, I think.
I don't think it was.
Well, his first.
No,
his
first full season with the
at the
Knights.
Knights,
It wasn't.
yeah.
It wasn't a
He
head injury. I
played,
think it was something to do with his ankle, maybe.
he was
played
fucking off
nines
tap, bro.
for the Cowboys.
Yeah, he was off tap.
He was like
Yeah.
3rd or something, yeah.
And he was absolutely killing it, like in the Dally M rankings.
It's weird because it's not really based on who was the best. Because if you put Scott Drinker the best of the year, you're like, nah. He
Yeah,
wasn't.
but it's on
Last year he
consistency.
had a
Saz.
fire
That's
year.
that's all it is, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're the best person on the park for your team.
That
every
season
week.
as well.
yeah,
Drink,
for your team. That's
Drinky
that's
was
what
pretty
it's-
good.
Drinky
as
had
well.
a good
Consistent.
season last year.
And Drinkwater is consistent, man.
All right, let's get back to this.
Yeah.
I'd like to start with this Craig Gower, if you find that one.
This one here, yep.
That's the one.
Yeah, that was
Going
an
on a
absolute
drunken
baller.
rampage at a charity golf day and groping Wayne Pearce's daughter,
What?
chasing Mitch Pearce around with a bottle and then vomiting on him, streaking nude around a golf course, stealing a golf cart, and then crashing it and holding a butter knife to the throat of a radio personality before being pinned down by security and arrested.
That's fucking brilliant.
That's
Yes,
a
if you're gonna do
huge
it, do
day.
it right.
that
Eh?
is fucked.
That wasn't one
I reckon
thing.
that's not even a day to that. I reckon that's 4 hours.
That was so much.
That's
there.
my whole nine.
How did he get through all those things before finally getting?
That's what I
Please,
love about
yeah.
it.
Can we find out what stage of his life was he at when he done this? Because I don't think he was.
He was
playing.
retired.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, well let
He
me
was
type it in
retired.
drunken
God,
rampage. See which one comes up first.
I love that they got to the knife bit. Then like, yeah, okay, we'll stop this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Craig
holding
Gower.
a butter knife to a radio personality's throat, and they're like,
Grey Grower.
great.
It'll come up. It'll come up.
Like that was just such a crazy. When I first heard that, I was like, surely not.
It just
Yeah.
kept going as well.
Time for Craig to face demons.
Wow, that happened in 2007.
God, yeah.
So I think he was.
So Mitch Pearce was like 18 because he was there, right? Mitchell Pearce. That's
Yeah.
what it
Yeah,
said.
he
yeah, I couldn't tell you his
chased Mitchell
age.
Pearce with a bottle and then vomited on him.
She was also underage, the girl that he groped.
Kisses
even
a
better.
bloke instead of going
King
around.
hell.
He now creates mayhem in a nightclub when it comes to behaviour.
That's a pretty hectic one.
Yeah, no, this is brother. How do you get away with
Grappa,
this shit?
oh, what was that one up the top there?
Yeah.
Grappa
So he was
also took a golf buggy at midnight spin across the green and was accused of putting a knife to the throat of a fellow guest.
It said down there he was fined
The fact that it was a
100,000.
plastic butter knife.
So he must
Go
have been
down.
off
It
his
said
head.
what how much trouble he got in. He said he got fined.
100 grand.
I'd kill someone.
That's
I love that quote there. You'd think I'd killed someone.
No, but you did grope a 17-year-old.
Grabbed a 7-year-old,
Oh,
held it off to a
Jesus.
So
throat.
where? So what was he at this point? Just a journo or something? What,
I think he was just a footy player.
just
no,
retired.
he was still
Yeah.
playing. He was still playing.
Oh, was he?
Because he got stripped of his captaincy. Yeah, he was still playing.
His
Nuts.
captain. That's a big day. Like you said, it's probably over
Hectic,
4 hours. Oh, it's at a midnight spin.
Again, what we're saying is like, why are they doing this shit? Like, I feel like every other
why?
sport person,
Coke. That's why. Coke.
every other
cocaine.
sport, you
Yep.
don't see tennis players doing this. Like,
Yeah, that tennis players don't get hit around the head.
It's because it's like
50
the whole
times a day.
culture of it, but
I
Yeah.
get it. I
it's
get
the whole
it.
Also-
culture of
Culture,
footy.
footy.
Yeah.
Also, footy is basically just 2.5 states, and it was when it's the
Yeah.
off season. It's the off season. If you're in any other sport, you're grinding the whole time. There's always stuff to do.
Footy's still the only sport that has like big partnerships with like beer and stuff like that, and they like crack beer while in the change room and
Yeah,
like
yeah.
publicise
So they're not
it.
in the
Like there's
AFL or
that
anything?
culture behind footy still that it's just
It's just, I think it's also the country. Like,
oh
we're-
yeah.
Besides the UK, we're
Big,
the
big
only
drinking country.
the only country that really
Huge.
does it. And as you said, from like youth and like Saturday local footy, the known thing is like they're just rogue blokes.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
a lot of
beers
these
after
blokes
it and-
didn't transition from I am now an icon millionaire
Yeah.
or
Yeah,
icon half
I'm
a
in front of
millionaire
the media now. I need
to
to.
I'm just a bloke playing
mean
footy.
growing
Well,
up, yeah,
and
must
like
have
going
like-
back to it, they're so easily influenced by each other because all the real bad ones have always been in groups. Like we're
Yeah.
talking about the Coke ones, Dylan Napa,
Yeah.
Katoni Staggs.
Dylan's
They're
all
all
hangs
in
up the
groups. You know what I
line.
mean? It's never they're not doing shit dumb by themselves.
No.
It's just each other.
Yeah, because they're just around with the boys and they
Yeah.
want to try and impress.
And then someone goes, "Oh, this would be funny to put on Snapchat."
yeah, and then go
Oh,
worse
yeah,
and worse and
well.
worse.
Let's
Yeah.
see this
All right.
list.
Yeah,
I
go
wanna-
back
Let's
to
go
this.
back. Did you see this Jared Hayne one about losing to a crypto
Oh,
fraud scheme?
so funny.
I'd never heard of this,
Yeah,
so I'll read it out. Jared Hayne losing thousands in a crypto fraud scheme run by a prison cellmate. This is the best part. Who had been convicted of running a crypto fraud scheme.
Yeah, previously already. Yeah.
So he's in
Hilarious.
jail, this bloke. But does Hayne know the bloke's in jail? Like, or is it just there's a man above him?
No, this was
It's just funny.
Either
It's just
way,
ironic.
man, it's
It's funny,
hilarious.
yeah, 100%.
Yeah, it's ironic.
Maybe
But
it
like-
crossed his mind. He couldn't do it twice.
No, but what I'm
And
he's telling the
obviously He
truth.
was in jail
yeah, he was his
when-
cellmate.
after he got done for that prostitute.
also,
It said his
So he's-
cellmate. He's
okay.
in
Yeah, his
prison.
So this is when he would have got done after.
I thought I was saying cellmate as in
Yeah.
he's a cell.
Oh, fun fact: the place that I was working, the day that Jared Hayne went to court, I was working there, and he came in. He was at a cafe, and he
Bullshit.
came in with his lawyers and stuff, and had lunch. So funny.
We
And
just,
I remember
we just sitting there
I
going,
swear I sent you a Snapchat of it or something. and I
Oh,
was like,
I can't
fucking
remember.
Jared Haynes, like, come for breakfast.
Yeah, the
after
Hayne
his court
planes
day.
landed in the restaurant.
The chick that he
just
God
sitting
bless.
behind going.
done it with was lived in
Yeah,
Wolves
it was
and
close. It
Maryland.
was Fletcher.
Oh, Fletcher lived in
Yeah.
West
Well,
State.
yeah. It was in
You gotta- you
Cessnock
gotta-
or some shit, wasn't it?
No, it was in Fletcher.
Fletcher.
Was it in Fletcher?
Yeah.
He
Oh,
got a
right, okay.
taxi from Sydney down, and
All
then
the way
said,
here.
leave it running. I won't be long.
Brilliant.
Ran in.
I've
Bit of
heard,
cunt
I
and
might
then-
be totally wrong, I'm just taking from other people, the chick that I was with was like rogue too. Like he
Oh yeah.
he
I've heard
he
that
made
too.
his bed by making that decision.
Yeah.
Could be totally wrong, and he could still have done it.
I have
but
heard she was a bit rogue. But
yeah,
that's,
but yeah.
that's he said, she said. That's not.
What have we
I
got?
like Josh Dugan and Blake Ferguson skip training to go drink vodka cruises on a roof.
Yeah.
Post photo evidence on Instagram.
and
That
they're the
one.
two blokes that would do that.
Again, let's
Yeah.
skip
That
training.
is smart.
Blake
and
Ferguson,
then-
the bloke that just got done at the Coco Bulldogs. So
I was
he's
going to
hitting
say,
up
do
the
you know what's
coach's
going on with Blake
daughter.
Ferguson now? Have you heard about that?
No,
Oh my god.
He was hitting up the coach's daughter,
and he's playing local footy.
Hitting it
playing
up,
coke.
bro. He was sending her nudes,
Yeah.
apparently.
and they gave him a rental car. He
Allegedly.
tried
He's in
to
court at the moment, isn't he?
alleged.
Allegedly.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Is she of age?
No.
No, she's like 16.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it's the daughter's coach's daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
They
also
gave
Fuck
him
out.
a rental car. He tried to drive
Tried
it
to-
to Wellington to try and sell it.
try and sell it. Yeah.
So good, eh?
You don't
You
do
can't. That
Can't make
Publicity
this
can't
shit
even
up.
make up.
Nah. Todd Carney could have his own episode.
Anthony Watts
Yes.
bites an opponent's penis on field.
Oh, that's a good one.
Todd Carney ends his career by a photo of him pissing into his mouth. Is
Yeah.
that like end his career worth? Like, is it actually
I
like?
won't lie.
It was
I'm-
a final straw.
yeah, it was.
That's what it was. He
broke
was,
the camel's
it
back.
was
and he'd
a-
been told one more and you're gone. It's just because it looked so
It was a
bad
slow
on the
burn.
club.
Josh Papali driving home drunk calls the cops on himself.
Brilliant.
Honest man.
I think you find it's Papali'i actually.
Julian O'Neill
Double party
pisses
and
under
wine.
the blackjack table. We've had a mate that's done that.
Bryce Gibbs hammers a nail through his scrotum at Benji Marshall's
Oh.
house while
I've heard
Benji's
that.
away using Benji's chopping
Adam
board.
Elliott's Sweet Caroline. That's what you
We-
showed us that literally an
we
hour
did
ago.
watch that.
Routine, it says.
I like that one. Nate Miles shits in hotel corridor. That's a
Yep.
good one. And labels it as a tragic accident.
A tragic accident.
What did he say? He locked himself out and he had diarrhea.
It's
Was that in? I think that was in Terrigal.
after missing
During
the
a-
front door.
Oh my god.
What? Coach Brad Fittler finds himself $10,000 after attempting to enter a stranger's hotel room drunk and shirtless.
Oh, that's not that bad.
No, what about this one? I love this
So
one.
he got
Parramatta-
pissed and he finds himself.
Let's get to Big Papa.
Parramatta board taking and keeping minutes on exactly how they were cheating the salary cap. So they had a meeting and wrote down evidence that they were breaching the salary
That's
cap.
smart.
That's
Smart.
hectic.
Dylan Napa filmed wanking while who was it? Kane Evans.
Shadow
Yeah,
boxes.
shadow boxes. That video. Have you seen it, Tom?
No.
Oh my fuck!
You-
That's a
you-
funny one.
You
That's a
need to
funny
show
one.
me the
It's,
link.
it's
one of-
actually
Is he
it's
just
literally
shadowboxing in the background?
aggressively, and then Dylan Napa sitting there
Just
wanking.
top
Oh,
up here
he's
and blur it.
iconic.
So funny.
It's one of the all-time greats.
Ponga and
It's
Kurt
so
Okay,
and
funny.
Yeah,
leave.
no, you're right, Saz. Let's watch it. We'll blur it because that seems hectic.
Yeah, no, it is a rogue video. It's,
Watch
it's
it
like,
later. It's so
I've spoken
good.
about it before. It's kind of like, why was everyone okay what was going on?
Oh, they should know.
Because I feel like obviously they're
Why?
in the
How did
Because
he
they
get
all
to
had
that
about
point?
10 grams of coke each.
Yeah, they're also
Then
like
there's
in
the-
change rooms together, but I've never, like, I've been in change rooms
So
my whole life,
funny.
but I've never just randomly whipped it out.
It's so funny.
It's so unneeded, in my opinion. Like, turn around.
Yeah, that's it there, Tom.
Oh, if it's gonna
It's
actually,
just him. It's him sitting in a chair, naked, wanking, like leaning back.
Like that's, and then it just goes Kane Evans. Shadow box.
Yeah.
Like
He's a
it literally is. That's him. Yeah, that's him in the chair.
So good.
But it's so much funnier when he turns around.
Oh,
and
Big Papa!
they call me Big
So
Papa.
he's doing
I
so-
hate doing that.
doing something inappropriate to the chick
Yeah.
in this video, and he
Queenslander.
yells out, "Big Papa."
They call me Big Papa.
They call me Big Papa.
And then-
Call me Big Papi.
The funniest thing is he went back to footy not long after that, and he had
Yeah.
to play on a field.
God.
There was a good one that we scrolled past. Lachlan Lewis sells Bluetooth, the club's
Oh.
club's
Oh,
Bluetooth speaker on
That's a good
eBay
one.
Have you heard about that?
as a prank.
The club had a speaker. He stole it and sold it on eBay as a prank, apparently.
God.
So it's weird because I think he done something bad that he needed money because he was signed to Bulldogs, but I think he was still had his youth contract. So it was like they get paid less than us. So like I feel like he needed the money and he acted like it was a prank and whatnot.
Yeah. Harry Grant.
Ponga
fan
and
passed
Kurt
out.
Man filmed leaving
Oh,
club
so
toilets.
funny. Oh, you've obviously would have heard about how they put the
The
plaque.
plaque.
So
Yeah.
good. The plaque on it.
And then what did his dad? What did Ponga's dad say?
Oh, yeah, his
I've
mate
just
was
said
helping him
how
out because he was sick in the
He
bathroom.
was sick in the bathroom. He just
Kalen
bought
Ponga's
a
dad's
house.
such a flog, man.
He's
He's cost
we
his
spoke about this. He's done some shit to him lately. Like,
It cost him
yeah.
like a 6-figure contract because
Yeah,
it wasn't on the books.
and then the Knights.
he's trying to chase it
that's
up.
That's still in talks now. The Knights are
I
getting
think
cooked
I
over.
think it's all
done.
sorted now.
I'll tell you what's
Yeah, I know.
funny. This list is a mile long, but like I know firsthand stories from just living around here that aren't on here.
Oh
Like the amount of times I've heard Ponga getting kicked out of places or like found in toilets with.
Oh yeah, getting
lines and
taken out the
stuff.
back of the beaches.
Yep.
Like secretly by the
Yeah, that
seconds.
night I actually saw him out in town that night that he I've got a photo with him. I'll show you later.
Jason
when he got caught in
Taumalolo
the
throws
toilet.
eggs at cars.
Yeah, have you heard about that? He's out egging cars.
There was a good
He's a
one just
big
there.
man.
Junior Paulo tries to disguise himself by wearing headgear in a 3rd grade rugby league.
I remember that.
Are you kidding yourself?
That is hilarious.
Imagine you
like-
turn up
like
to
he's
your 3rd
not
grade
the-
rugby league. You're probably already feeling shit house. You're probably drinking the night before, and you look up and you see him in front of you.
Mitchell Pearce gets drunk and humps a dog. Nice.
I think that's probably
Classic.
one of the biggest ones
Yeah.
ever. When
Yeah,
that was going around, that was
yeah.
massive.
Liam Knight sprays insect repellent into his mouth in an attempt to fool a breathalyzer into thinking he was sober.
I didn't know Greg Inglis got done high range drink driving. I didn't
They've
know
all
that.
been
He
done drink
did.
driving. That's
I know
Who
that's
got-
still funny.
Who got Brett and Nicarita got done?
Jared Hayne
On
does
coke the other day,
presentation
yeah.
on cyber safety in a high school. Somehow accidentally plays
Yeah,
porn
played
through
porn.
the projector.
Have you ever?
off.
Have you
I
not
didn't
heard
know
about
that.
that?
Unreal.
Bro, he's doing a cyber safety talk, and then
Hayne
he clicks on the
playing.
next slide, and it's just porn.
Oh,
I don't know
yeah.
how
I feel
the
like
fuck
this
he
bloke
managed
was
that.
so good at footy, but he just never covered his ass with things.
No.
He was just so
He's a
lazy.
Moron.
He just like if I'm going into that, I'm making sure like my phone's going to be on the projector.
Tom,
Like
go down just a little bit. What's the Mark Gasnier one?
Tom Trbojevic loses a foot race to a
Oh,
stranger
we heard
down
about.
the-
We spoke
That's
about Mark Gasnier today. Have you heard about that one? He left a voicemail asking about a gangbang
on a
some
chick's phone.
We're doing a banned
Far
list on
out.
him
The
interrupting.
Tom
Yeah,
Trbojevic one, the
banned.
losing a foot race that Saz was just touching on, was that was a good one. I don't know if that's on there, but the was it who was it got done recently, but slipped in the shower and hurt themselves. Was out for a week.
No, I don't.
I didn't hear
Hilarious.
about
I
that.
remember Tom because it was like,
There's a video of him racing down Cavill Ave.
yeah.
Darren Lockyer tackling someone on a night out. I've not heard
Yeah,
that.
he denied it. I saw this thing that he
Oh.
denied it,
That.
and then there was CCTV footage of him doing it.
I haven't heard this one.
Like
James
clear as day.
Saw
Tedesco
that.
punches a teammate after attempting a proposition on his girlfriend.
Teddy's sliding
What?
into DMs.
No,
my-
someone's sliding into
Yeah,
Teddy's
someone-
missus'
Teddy's
Oh,
DMs.
Teddy.
yeah.
Well, that's
and,
fine.
and then Teddy's gone.
Did we go past
See,
Val
maybe
Holmes?
that's what
Val
you need
was
in your Blues
fucking
side.
Yeah, that
as your
one's
captain.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
In-
this
in
one.
his
Have you seen
mouth.
Val Holmes? You can find that photo. Type in Valentine Holmes.
Thrash hotel
coke in
room,
mouth.
smear their faces
look at
all
that.
over the floor and tables.
The under-20s Roosters team
Smear.
grabbing their shit and smearing it on the
Oh, I didn't see
walls
the
and
faces
table.
part.
Yeah. What? All over, yeah.
Oh
So
my
yeah,
God.
Roosters under-20s players trash hotel room and smear their feces all over the floor and
So
tables.
dumb, man.
What do you do on a night out? Because I don't do that.
I don't
Personally.
smear my shit on the.
But
roof,
wait, look at that.
floor.
They're not even. They're the under-20s team.
They're not even in first
David
grade.
No.
yet.
Fafita enters a Tinder date's father's room mistakenly and gets chased out with a bat. Who chases him with a bat?
Titans attempt to keep the family quiet.
Oh, remember Mitchell
playing for
Pearce
the
fucked up his
CCTV.
wedding? Mitchell Pearce was texting the physio.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that was massive.
that was huge when
His
that
own
first
wedding
happened.
3 days for it because he was texting the
He was
physio.
texting the
Yes,
team
he was
physio.
That
married,
were,
yeah.
were like confirmed nudes were sent, right? Like,
He's
it was pretty
open-
outrageous.
He's openly spoke about it, how like it ruined his life and all
Yeah.
this stuff.
Yeah.
And
Greg Bird arrested on his wedding day in Byron Bay after urinating near a cop car.
I didn't know it was on his wedding day.
That's
I knew it was
Oh,
on
wedding
a
weekend.
Yeah.
Wedding weekend. That's funny.
God,
is that
this
Penguin Jr. breaks
What's
lockdown
Selwyn Cobbo
rule to
goes
go
on a
to barber shop?
podcast?
Oh yeah, this
Oh,
was.
It's when he said
kind of
Kevy was
recently.
shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. That's
Like,
not that bad.
Just before Broncos.
Not the best coach, but he's all
Oh, you
right.
look at this Freddie Fittler one. Brad Fittler dropped off unconscious outside Glebe Police Station, described by police source as
Drunkest
the drunkest
human.
human
That.
being ever.
God bless.
Horrell films himself getting a BJ while driving. Horrell, the New Zealand.
Did we go past? We were talking about today too. St George players that had the party during COVID,
Yeah,
and
Lomax
Jack de
hiding
Bellin.
under the-
And, yeah, it was Jack de Bellin hiding under the bed.
well,
Yeah.
Who's the
And
bloke that
ran away.
ran away?
Was it Vaughan? Was it at his house?
No, it was at Vaughan's house, I think.
One of them ran away, and his car was parked out the front,
Yeah.
and his
Yeah.
number plate was his name. And the
This
cop's
was
like,
not long
"Come
after
on,
Jack
bro."
DeBellin got back too, wasn't
Wally
it?
Lewis.
Hey, look at this
flies
one, yeah.
shitbox to drive around during a Kangaroos tour. Teammates pick it up from the car park and throw it into a river. as a
Brilliant.
prank before realizing the next morning that they had done it to the
wrong
wrong
car.
car.
Fucking hell.
Oh
pick that one
my
up, can you?
God.
There's just so many dumb ones.
Can we
man.
just sum this up?
It just
with
keeps going.
these
Yeah.
blokes are just Aussie blokes that are on camera.
Matt
like-
Burntel's podcast said he's not certain if the Earth is round or flat.
Yeah, I remember that.
Just shut up, bro.
That was
Just
a good
play
one, that
football.
one.
Who's that?
Keep tackling hard.
Burton. Yeah, just putting up bombs.
What's
bro.
wrong with that? Why is this on? Why is that on the list?
I don't know. It's
Because
just
it's
dumb.
stupid.
This one happened recently.
Taylor May filmed himself inside
Oh,
a
you talking about
speeding car.
Seguiaro?
No, the Taylor May one.
Seguiaro.
Pashas say, holy moly, bruh.
Seguiaro dealing drugs and taking
I
them?
think he got done for something. Prohibited drugs.
Seguiaro was a
claims
very
he
good hooker.
ingested it.
Seguiaro
I'll
is sick.
put that out there. I very like him. He's mic'd up. Was
I
good.
was going to say, Seguiaro's... Have you used what I was saying, Willie Mason's mic'd up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy...
Lovely.
That is the funniest video
Rogue
in
bloke,
the world.
Yeah.
Have you seen this second last one?
Maroon's
Maroon's coach Kevin Walters pays psychic Coach Whisperer $5,500 an hour to give him advice on being successful for the 2019 Origin Series.
Jesus.
Advice is to ban the words New South Wales and Blues from the from camp. New South Wales proceeds to win 2-1.
I don't know if that was the reason why, but if it works, it works. So this hasn't been updated, but Taylor May's on the bottom about something else, but
Oh,
he has
yeah.
just been banned
Bashed his missus, didn't he?
totally for
Yeah.
allegedly
Allegedly.
bashing his missus.
Hey, I mean, what did he put on his Instagram that was pretty rogue too?
That,
No,
the
like he
driving.
posted a story after, I don't know.
About the partner.
Just
I
not.
can't even
Don't believe
remember.
everything you hear, but it was like.
yeah, it's just
Oh.
shut up, bro.
That's
It was said in Penrith.
You can't backpedal the punches you just did. What are you
yeah.
doing?
The neck tattoo's not helping him at the moment.
Horrid.
I
Holiday.
hope he's innocent, but
Honkin'.
like,
He's
I
a
don't
he's a pretty
know.
good footballer, to be
He's
fair.
yeah.
He's got a long career ahead of him. If
Did you see
if he's not a
he
fucking
also
idiot
just
about it.
came out like one of the games and he was like he broke the news that he signed to stay because he was one of the players in Penrith
Oh,
that
yeah.
might leave and no one knew and he accidentally said it in the after the game interview and he
Yeah,
goes,
just
oh,
said
it's
that
out
on
now.
site,
He
yeah.
goes, do your teammates know? And he goes, no.
No.
Hopefully it isn't true, but you just don't know these days, really.
Oh,
do
these
you?
You never know.
blokes. My God. Albert Kelly filmed blind harassing
patrons in a UK
McDonald's. That's good. Greg Bird arrested on his Weddy weekend in Byron Bay after urinating near a cop car.
I feel like we already talked about that one.
Yeah, we
I
did.
don't
Yeah, we
know.
That's
did.
right.
These blokes are
I think they're the
total-
main ones. They're the ones that I was thinking of.
So
Yeah,
people
it's a
adding
bit
comments
more-
of other ones as well.
A lot of them are already in there. I
I
didn't know that
agree.
about Adam
Adam passed
O'Brien.
out.
Don't you know who I am? That's so
Okay.
great.
That's a
If I heard
good
someone
one.
rich
That's
say
mad
that,
dog.
like, or like famous, I was shut up.
Do you reckon these blokes should get given a pass for certain things? Just because in reality, if another bloke done this,
No,
wouldn't
I
think
don't
of it.
care. They're not above the law.
At that point,
no, I'm saying as in if another bloke done any of these things, any of us done it,
no
one even look an eye.
Oh yeah,
On
I
certain
get
Yeah,
what
but
you're
you
saying.
get
Oh,
like,
some of them.
At a point when
Yeah.
you're getting paid that
Some
much
of
money,
course.
you
I
get
don't know
paid
if
that
I
much
could.
money, you're doing what you
So
love.
you're
Like,
s-
look, you can make some compromises not to do stupid shit.
So you're
like that.
saying
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
the higher the public figure, tighten it up a bit more.
Yeah, like you got a little bit of a responsibility not to be.
You're so
Like-
heavily media
And
regarded.
you can't
nowadays.
think that this shit was not happening when Joey was kicking, bro.
It
Like
just,
it would
it
have been
just wasn't
happening.
as
It's just no,
documented.
exactly. There's no
That's-
Oh,
Snapchat
yeah.
and Instagram.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
should they get treated? Of course, it's very different if it's like something bad, or something they're taken to affect football. But should they just get treated like a normal bloke got done doing it?
Yes, I mean like, they get scrutinised way more for like little
Of
things,
course.
but at the same time, they get away with some outrageous stuff which they shouldn't.
Yeah, I
Like,
think so too.
There's a
It does go
yeah,
both ways.
Exactly.
Yeah.
but yeah.
Yeah,
I
they'll
agree
get-
with
It's
that.
like, I mean, like we were saying, Todd can't be pissing in his own mouth. He's just a why do you do that? But
yeah.
to like, what does that do besides knowing that you got an idiot on your team, which I think they already knew from the 85 other things he did? Like, what's that do? To,
Yeah,
who was
that-
he playing at the time? Was he with the Roosters?
Well, he's
Sharks,
obviously with
probably.
Canberra, and then what's his name?
Sharks.
Was it
I
Sharks?
don't know, but
Yeah,
what I'm saying is I've seen way worse.
yeah, exactly.
Highlights, but like, should that just be did he get in trouble for these?
No, the
He's
whole
got-
thing is that they're supposed to be role models. That's all it is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I know. I
that's
agree.
the whole
I
thing.
agree. Like I've said it since day one. If you're now getting paid to do something, tighten
Yeah,
up
exactly.
shit. Tighten
Yeah,
up shit.
exactly.
Like,
Do you
And
reckon
you're
that-
representing something.
it's like if your teacher was doing these things. they'd
yeah,
probably
you're
get in trouble.
representing something.
Do
Yeah.
you reckon the first grade women's team does anything this outrageous?
Apparently
No.
the apparently the
Because I was going to say, I wouldn't
One
be
year,
surprised
the
if they
Knights team, the Chicks, it must have been 2 years ago, were pretty outrageous.
Actually, I think I did hear something about that.
Yeah, and apparently what they were doing, not that it wasn't that outrageous. We actually heard about it from our cafe, but they were like going places and they were they were blowing up a bit. It was when they were doing well. And they were basically saying they were like kind of like, oh, you don't know who we are, like you got to treat us differently.
That's different. To
Like
pay
they
us.
would
so
go
much.
and be like, oh, you don't know who you are, don't know who we are, like you're not getting us a table, we're not getting free drinks, like doing stuff like that.
No one
I don't know
knows
how
that.
much of it's true.
Like even Ponga doesn't pull that one off too much.
Well, he's got the unlimited funds card, so it doesn't matter. Like he's just tapping away, bro.
And also,
Coach's card.
if Ponga's going around Newcastle, like, everyone's going to know who
But
he
I
is.
heard apparently that's what the Chicks team. Again, this is just what I'm hearing, but
That is different to this, but that's I get what you're saying.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one thing compared to
No, he's
That.
he's saying they're acting like tools.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They obviously don't have these crazy not much chicks have these bad stuff done.
It's those likable players in it who are like the more down to earth people, like the players like the Turbo brothers, all of them.
The blokes you never hear about in the news.
Yeah, but
Exactly.
you know they still every single Saturday morning go down at 7 a.m. and help set up their local footy team, like their
Like that's
clubhouse.
just so down to earth.
Yeah, that's the type of
And
players
you know what?
don't hear shit about.
they're the ones that you see on the footy show and be commentating in years and actually got a head on their shoulders.
Yeah, exactly.
And they'll keep a career
I
after
mean,
they.
I think
I
it
mean,
just
some of them
shows that
don't.
it's not that
Wait,
hard
wait.
to not be a fuckwit.
Some of the
Like,
panel is Fitler, who's
Yeah.
rogue, Joey, who's
Joey.
rogue, Maddie,
I
who's
think
rogue,
I think they got a couple.
Tallis was rogue. I think the whole
That's a rogue
panel is
crew.
rogue. Yeah.
I think some of them get through when they're
Kenny
like
just got thrown
best of
into
the
a
best
tree.
type of thing.
I
back
was
in
going
the
to say,
day,
if you're
Yeah,
an NRL
exactly.
360, you got to be a Gronk.
Brendan Smith's always on the panels. Like I think they
That's
love
because
it.
he's good character.
And I think
like,
it's
good
Maddie's
personality.
podcast is a bit different.
Yeah.
Maddie loves
heaps
that
happy
shit.
about Kenty getting thrown into a tree. Not
So
a fan of
funny.
him.
Oh,
Not a fan of him. But
Kenty's takes sometimes are so outrageous. Like they obviously do it to pump it
Journos
up.
suck.
it must
Yeah.
be hard for him because of the allegations that did come out, and it was proven to be not true, I believe. And then people just saying that to you all the time.
Oh yeah.
I would be.
So I,
That was
I
about
get
his
it,
wife,
but you
wasn't it?
can't. You
He was
can't
a
just
cockhead,
fight
but
people.
I heard a lot of rugby league players say like we're stoked that happened. What
Oh
happened.
yeah,
'Cause he was
Taylor
arseholes.
May came out posted on his Instagram
Yeah.
story saying
Taylor May was one of them that
he
said like,
reposted
fuck
the
this
video
bloke.
saying
Yeah.
Suck
How
it.
Yeah,
good's
what
this?
did he say?
Oh,
Someone
can't
else
remember
posted something
exactly,
and it was massive backlash.
He was an arsehole. Just to sum this up, I reckon like we are obviously not in the public eye. We don't get commented like if we say like someone shouldn't make the Origin team, we don't have a bad game, the whole world come down. Like we know how bad it is in local football. If you have a bad game, your mates or you knowing how shit you played. Imagine how these blokes feel like.
Oh, yeah.
amplified.
So
The whole of
highlights,
the East
yeah.
Coast of Australia are watching you.
Yeah, everyone's slandering you. Everyone's saying you shouldn't be picked. Everyone's saying you're the worst person in the world and whatnot. I can't imagine how it is, but we appreciate you playing footy.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, I love when the fucking footy's back on,
Yeah,
to be honest.
footy.
Yeah,
At
I
the
think
moment,
so.
I don't appreciate the Queenslanders, but we'll know on Wednesday.
NRL, Lorne and I always say NRL is the best sport to like watch. I reckon.
Yeah, easily.
Yeah,
Like I love soccer and I love all these other sports. NRL is so fucking entertaining and there's so much behind it.
I think
State of Origin time.
because
Best time of the year.
in football you look for those 1% moments,
oh yeah,
and then in the NRL they are like every 3 sets.
yeah.
So yeah, I get you.
Something
and they're
big's
a team.
happening.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
get what you're saying.
Always good.
Just
Yeah.
like individual
Fucking love
brilliance from
footy,
some
man.
players, like
Yeah.
Cleary, like in the grand
Cleary's
final.
a fucking freak, man.
Yeah, just also look, Joey in the '97 grand final.
Oh yeah,
Like just all those sorts of like moments.
short side fist tackle.
Yeah, even when
Oh.
pains me to say it, but when Queensland run like 70 meters.
Oh, Ben
After-
Hunt.
Wait, Ben
yeah.
Hunt's chip, was that last year?
I think that was
Chip
last
and
year.
chase.
That
There was one that was
iconic.
years and years ago,
So angry.
probably before our time. But when I think they were behind halfway and the siren had gone and they went right in the.
Oh,
Might
it
have been
was
Mark-
Billy
Mark-
Slater, and it
Was
was.
it Mark
Yeah.
Coyne in the corner?
Yeah, I think it might have
I
been.
don't know.
You got
And,
Gordon
um,
Tallis
I've so many
dragging out.
nightmares of
Yeah,
that
yeah,
Queensland
Yeah, Gordon
team,
Tallis
bro.
dragging him out. Yes.
Mm. All right, well, we're keen for it. We might have a phone set up or something. If we all watch it together, we don't know what we're doing. We don't know what people are working and all this whatnot.
Holy f***ing going for an hour and 45.
Yeah, so I've been trying to
Trying to wrap it
wrap
up.
it up and whatnot.
A lot of
Some
footy
might
talk.
get cut. We don't know. This is a long one, just talking footy. If you stayed, thank you very much for staying. The Plan B podcast, we're going to have all the links down below wherever you watch the video. We do appreciate the support that we've been getting
Absolutely.
lately. We're only like 5 videos in, doing decent on a lot of platforms. We know it's just a start, so things are going to look better. They're going to sound better. We're going to be better. It's only just a start. Thank you for joining us, boys. Thank you,
Thank you for
Tommy.
having us.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching,
Yup.
guys.
Thanks,
Alright.
guys. Bye.
Bye.
Wait.